What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and yes, I will be on the screen. I'm just trying to get my life together right now because I had gotten a phone call right before I went live. Then I got a missed FaceTime that I haven't seen because I've been asleep. Okay, I was watching Armand Wiggins, and then I took a nap. Okay, so yes, I missed a lot of calls, and all of that other stuff. So whatever. But I'm gonna call everybody back when I get up off of here because I needed that nap. Okay, I took my brother out. We did some boy stuff, and I was tired after that. But it is what it is. But however, how y'all doing today? We talking about a couple of things today. We talking about a few things today, and it's gonna be some things that we're gonna talk about that I didn't even have included in this, to be quite honest. But before we get into anything, we got like 50 folks up in here. Like I said, I know how my live chats go. I hope you guys are sharing the video to y'all. Instagram, no, well, not really Instagram, to y'all Twitters, to your Facebooks. Hopefully, content creators like Chef Dun Dun is sharing it to his community wall so everybody can watch. I just felt like, should I make this video like a pre-recorded video or should I make this like a live? I felt like this was live worthy because of the simple fact that I felt like this shit was fucking hilarious. And I cannot believe that people that are in damn near in their damn 40s is even doing this type of shit. Okay. And so here's the thing. Let me get myself together because it's over 50 of y'all in here now. So y'all, here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am, here I am. Okay, here I go. All right. So first of all, as you get into the chat, I always tell you guys, as you walk up in the building, light this chat up with the fire emoji. That shit gets me hyped. That shit gets me ready to give you guys a good show. So while you're in here, make sure you like this chat up. I don't want to see nothing but fire in this chat for the next 2 minutes. That's all I want to see is fire in this chat. Okay, that's all I want to see is fire in this chat. Period. Okay, and yes, Too Feisty, you guys are calling in, honey. Yes, indeed. The only reason why I changed this to like a yes for the mess live because I really wasn't too necessarily sure if this was gonna be a lit live chat, but this is gonna be a yes for the mess and a lit live chat made up all in one. Okay, that's what we doing today. So make sure y'all are lighting this chat up like y'all lighting up the grill. Okay, make sure you lighten up this chat like you lighten up the goddamn grill. Okay, it's 72 of y'all up in here. We gonna get it popping. We really gonna get it popping today. We're gonna have us a good live today. We're gonna have us a little panel at the end. We're gonna do it. 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 First of all, shout out to me. I'm over 37K already. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate it. You guys have been really supportive of my platform. The Scotty Gang just keeps on growing. We are basically a small unit. Like we're like literally a family. And I really appreciate all my Scotty Gang for really looking out for me and taking out the time. I definitely appreciate that. If it wasn't for y'all, I wouldn't even be here, honestly. But we already know that. So, we're gonna get into some things today. We're gonna get into some Cardi B. We're gonna get into some Nicki Minaj. We're gonna get into some Akbar V. We're gonna get into some Milan Christopher, some Gutta K. We're gonna get into some things today, okay? But it's one thing that I think I want to get into that I didn't even intend on getting into today. So we're gonna talk about all that. But as we're awaiting everybody to come into the chat, because I see a lot of y'all coming up in here, okay? As we await the people to come into the chat, we over 76 people, okay? So we're gonna hit that 100, okay? Like I said, I'm happy if I just get 100. I'm really happy, but if I get over 100 in my chat, I'm even happier, okay? If you get my drift. But however, let's talk about what we got coming up on the platform this week, okay? Now, as you guys already know, Tuesday nights is a lit night, okay? And we're here for the Whether You Like It or Not panel on Tuesday night at 9:15 Eastern Time. And we will be over on Really B TV's channel so we could discuss Bill Collective and the Real Housewives of Atlanta reunion. As flat as that shit was, we still gonna give y'all a show when we gonna talk about it, okay? So make sure y'all go over to Really B's channel. I think the link is already available, but if you don't feel like going all the way over to Really B channel to find it, you can come over to my platform. It's already in the playlist. All you gotta do is go to playlist, find the Whether You Like It or Not playlist, and a brand new episode that's coming out tomorrow is all the way at the bottom. So go down there, click on the notification thing so you guys can get your notifications so you can be reminded, okay? So yes, that's it for Tuesday night. We'll be over on Really B's channel to discuss Bill Collective as well as the Housewives of Atlanta. Then on Wednesday night, we will be over on Josiah's channel, child. We'll be over there, me, T, JoJo. We will be over there on Josiah's World TV's channel so we can roast and review Love and Mayor Charlottesville. So y'all, please be on the lookout for that. It will be at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock Central Time, right there over there on Josiah's World TV. He said he'll have the link ready by tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And also, don't y'all forget about this one. Thursday night, me and Jamar got a brand spanking new interview with So Gucci from Bill Collective. We'll be sitting down with So Gucci. Okay, we'll be talking to her about a couple of things about her life before the show. You know what I mean? Her life during the show. How has things changed since she's been on the show? What she planning on doing with the platform and all sorts of things. Okay, well, I feel like we're gonna have us a fun interview with Miss So Gucci. So be sure y'all tune in to the interview with Miss So Gucci. Okay, we're trying to get Akeisha on the show too. Latrice's interview is next week, but right now we're gonna focus all our time on So Gucci. So y'all be on the lookout for that. All right. Now, let me get this up off of here so I can take out some time to speak to all the people that's in the building. Okay, because this chat is moving quite fast. Okay, right about now. It's 81 of y'all in the chat. Let's get this shit to 100. Let's get this shit to the triple digits, okay? So, let's see who we got up in here. I see a lot of familiar faces up in here. We got Chris Maxwell. What's going on? I cannot pronounce her name, but she's always here. I think it's Kishwar. What's going on? Anitra G. Fit. What's going on? Lexi Arthur. What's going on? BB. What's going on? Bernetta. What's going on? Leslie Webster. What's going on? Sweets Harmony. What's going on? Chef Dun Dun. What's going on? Too Feisty 2007, of course. What's going on? Shakoria Johnson. Ellen V. Okay. Tedrika Adams. Let's see who else is down here. I think I already said Ellen's name. Time would be Shalom. Extra Smoke Dragon. What's going on? Catherine Shanae. Okay. Is it Spanika? Nene? What's going on, girl? Francine. What's going on? Nita W. What's going on? 95. What's going on? AB. What's going on? Let's see who else up in here. Latoya Reed, what's going on? We got a lot of folks up in this place, okay? April Glow 10, what's going on? Jackie Renee, Akira the Dragon, Drika Monique. It's a whole lot of people. La, what's going on, y'all? We got some stuff going on. Like I see everybody's coming in. We at 89 people in the chat. We trying to get to that triple digit. You know what I'm saying? I see Annette Lance in the building. What is good, everybody? What is good? What is good? But like I said, it looks like the numbers are going to continue to grow as the live continues. You know, we know that YouTube don't be doing us right with the motherfucking notifications, so people are gonna come as they come. So if y'all ready for the show, let's get into the show. You guys, okay? Because we're over the 10 minute mark. I normally use them 10 minutes on the live to speak to everybody, tell y'all what we got going on and all this stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and start this thing off. We're gonna start off right here. With Milan Christopher and Gutta K. Now, if you guys don't know, these two was on Bad Boys LA, which was on the Zeus Network. If you guys did not know, both of them was on there. I already knew of Gutta K before he came on the show. Gutta K is like a social media person. A lot of us know Gutter K from at least a lot of the LGBT. We know Gutter K from being on social media. I remember him being on the come up or whatever. And then we got Milan, who we remember most of us know him from being on, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood and being being a part of one of the first gay couples of Love and Hip Hop or whatnot. So he was on there. And apparently there has been a lot of drama going on between these two ever since Bad Boys has ended. The beef has been thick between Milan and Gutter K. Basically, the beef has been fucking thick, child. The beef has been thick. The beef has been thick. The beef has been thick, child. Period. The beef has been thick. Okay. So they didn't even have a reunion this season for the Bad Boys Club. They didn't even have no damn reunion due to Milan not really allegedly. I'm gonna say allegedly because I need to cover myself. Allegedly to Milan not feeling safe or feeling comfortable coming. Just due to the fact that he just wasn't feeling it. Like he just felt like everybody was gonna jump him. That's what was said to me. Okay. And so when it came down to it, apparently Milan, I think is Rio and somebody else that he had with him. I guess they called Gutter K out at a club somewhere. And when they caught him at the club, they apparently all tried to jump him. It's like, let me go here. Okay, so let me go here because I want to share the screen. And luckily this ain't got shit to do with no damn audio. So I found it. So shout out to one of my fellow mods, Boss Keon. He always supplies me with the tea all the time. And we're gonna go here to this Instagram page by the name of Zeus Network T. So we're gonna go there. I told y'all, child. This is called Zeus Network T. We're gonna go over there so we can get over here to the T so we can really talk about some things, child, because it's a lot that we talking about, honey. It's a lot. And not only that, um, Cardi B even called them out for that. So let's see. I think it's a video. It's a video for this, basically. And I just want you guys to know, I want you guys to let me know if y'all can hear, because when I did my pre-record the other day and I tried to share my screen, y'all could not hear nothing that was being said on the audio. So, now that we live, y'all can let me know if y'all hear anything. But before we get into that, I'm gonna share this screen real quick. Okay, so let me go over here to share. All right, we're gonna share it. All right. And then we're gonna go to Chrome tab. We're gonna go to Zeus Network T. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see. I got my laptop sitting here, so I'm trying to see if you guys can see everything and all of that stuff. So let me go over here. Let me go over here. Okay, hopefully y'all can see. Okay. So according to this Zeus Network Inc. page, okay, Milan and Gutter K and Rio, they finally ran into each other and they had gotten into Nicki Marie. I'm late, so I have to replay the beginning. No, you're not late, girl. We just getting started, baby. We just getting started, Nicki Marie. First of all, thank you for tuning in, but we're just now getting started, honey. So no, you ain't late at all, child. But this is where we're gonna start. I'm gonna start it with this shit right here. That's what we're gonna start it off at. So this is what happened. So let me click this so we can get into it. Now I guess this is a video, so let's look at it. Let me know if y'all can hear it. Y'all can't hear it? I don't know why it's doing that. I really don't know why, but obviously, well, can y'all hear me? Fuck the video. Can y'all even hear me first of all? Okay, long as y'all can hear me, that's fine. Because it's really nothing to hear. It's really nothing to hear. As you can see, all these people are out here. They're basically I don't know why y'all can't hear it, but they're basically out there outside. They're all trying to jump him. It's like three different people trying to jump on him, and he's not, and he's standing on top of the car. And in so many words, they're trying to make it seem like the nigga scared. It is. They saying that he's scared. He don't fight. It's all them people trying to fight him all in one. You know what I mean? So let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let me see what else is going on. Okay. So they said he ran and got in the car, basically insinuating that the nigga is scared. That's basically what they doing. They're saying that the nigga was scared because he ran and got up in the car. Now that's what they said. I'm just telling you what they said. I'm just telling you what they said. It ain't what I said. It's what they said. You know what I mean? I ain't saying he's scared because I don't believe he's scared because I've seen Gutter K fights on the internet. I've seen it. Whatever. But yeah, I'm just telling you what they said. They said the nigga was scared. Now we're gonna go over here, and there's another video. Y'all probably not gonna be able to hear it. Y'all probably not gonna be able to hear it at all. Hold on, y'all. These people said. I know y'all probably don't hear this, but I'll ask him to get out the car, but he won't get out the car. And then they say he was crying. And then they were saying that he didn't want no one on one. They were saying that they had him crying like they had the boy scared. He didn't really want no one on one with them, basically. You know what I'm saying? So do y'all still not hear that? Okay. Okay, y'all still don't hear it. That's fine. Okay. So let's get out of here. Let's move on to the next. Now, let's go to the actual story because I don't know why this shit is going on. I really don't know because y'all know I've been sharing the screen for a minute. The other day when we did the live about the Bishop and Tasha K and Larry Reed, we had the videos playing. We had the videos playing like we had the screen up there. I know some of y'all was up in here with me. We had the videos playing like we had the screen up. The videos were playing. Everybody heard everything. We was up there for a little over an hour. So I don't understand why it's not doing right. I don't. And it's very irritating. It's so irritating. So irritating. So irritating. I don't know. And no, my computer is not muted at all. Everything's set up the right way. But then again, let me look. Let me make sure. The auto is fine. Like there's nothing going on. There's nothing going on. Nothing. The computer not muted though. My sound is all the way up to the top. So y'all said click the speaker. I did click the speaker. That's why I don't understand why y'all can't hear it. But we're not gonna stay on this. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on this because this story is pretty irrelevant compared to the rest of the shit that we got to talk about today. So we ain't gonna worry about it. But Milan went live and I really want to show y'all, but I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna. I know exactly what I'm gonna do, so you guys can hear it. I'm gonna go back to the old fashioned way, get my Bluetooth speaker so you guys can hear it, and I'm gonna go off the screen. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, y'all. That's what we're gonna do. Give me 1 second. Bluetooth mode. Okay, y'all. So I'm back. We're about to get this thing together now. Okay, so we're gonna listen to what Milan has to say, child, because you know he got a lot to say. As a matter of fact, let me do this. Okay, so I got my Bluetooth speaker, y'all. So we're gonna listen to it real quick. Okay, here you go.
Shots and subbing me and like, what are you talking about, bro?
Oh, wait a minute. Cardi B actually responded. That's what he mad about. Okay, so wait a minute. So Gutter K has spoken out and he said tried jumping Gutter K, 22 years of age. All y'all in y'all 30s with brass knuckles and a baby fire gun and an eyelid scratch, but not one-on-one. This how y'all giving it. I have lovely one-on-ones. Go look. None of them matter what size. I always feel on one-on-ones. Y'all show new y'all show y'all knew enough what y'all had to do, but still ain't do enough to be jumping basically a child compared to you. 22 and you're 38, Milan and Rio. Just know it's gonna be a day. And I just got my arm popped back in place like a week ago. My bone was out literally in that video, in that photo a week ago. I can't really let my limb heal long enough. And then he posted like a picture. And the picture was like, he said, he posted a picture. He said, y'all was trying to get me from both sides. Like, let's not act like y'all addressed it as a one-on-one. It never gave. September 16th just got my arm popped back in place from closing the trunk barely a week. And old motherfuckers want to try to jump me, but it's cool. No, I'm good. No injuries, but cut from metal. Y'all hands is not that. Okay. So then Natalie spoke on it, and this is what she had to say. This is what Natalie said.
The jump gutter last night but they were too scared to come to the reunion because they knew Jonathan was going to be there. Yeah, I said it. You already hear from Natalie Nunn, all this. Oh, Natalie don't want to. I'm telling you, last night, I got a call while I was in the hair chair right now today from Gutta. Gutta said that Milan and Rio, there's videos surfacing around. You want to show up to the reunion because they were scared of Jonathan. Mind you, myself and the entire Zeus Network and Jonathan were just in Atlanta. Not the same energy at all. At all. At all. But they want to sneak up on Gutta. He's like 80 pounds, but Gutta still. But not right. Just running up on him out of nowhere, trying to jump him. They were both from each angle trying to get in the car. Trying to jump him from one side of the car, the driver's side. Rio trying to get in on the right side. That's why season 2 of Bad Boys is going to go up. I'm going to find me some real ones. They jumped Gutta last night.
Okay, so that's what Natalie had to say, right? So then Cardi B calls out Milan, and she said, "Gutta mad small though, so they think they big ass." What Cardi? Okay, child, but she said they think they big ass bad hitting on someone who like 5'1", and my film why they mad big and weak. I don't know what the fuck Cardi trying to say, but okay, girl, I get it. Next thing you know, Milan went live, and then this is what Milan said. Milan went live and responded to Cardi B talking about him trying to jump Gutter K. Now this is what he said on the live.
Throwing shade and throwing shots and subbing me and like, what are you talking about, bro? You're a whole grown woman with kids. I'm not arguing with you. And you hit me. You're responding to a person who set me up or who came to a house when I was in the shower, butt naked, and my friend was outside, and my friend got attacked with a. You in the comments talk about that's mad. This what was mad is when this person been on the internet all motherfucking for the last 6 months saying what they're gonna do when they see me, how they gonna spit in my face, how they gonna do this, how they gonna do that, all of that energy. And then when it's time, it's on site when they see all of that. And then when I see them, it's not giving that. Throwing shade and throwing shots and subbing me and like, what are you talking about, bro? You're a whole grown woman with kids.
Okay, so I want to say that's pretty much it from that. Let me make sure. Then I Am Jonathan came in and said, Cardi, just say the word and I got you. Oh, I'm so tickled. And then let's see what else happened here. Okay, I think that's it. So y'all, that's pretty much it with this story. So in so many damn words, Milan and Rio, Milan, Rio, and somebody else tried to jump on Gutter K at a club that they ran into him at. They tried to all jump him. He didn't want to fight. He didn't want no smoke at that particular time, only due to the fact that he was not trying to fight both of them. He wanted a one-on-one. They did not want to give a one-on-one. Cardi B stepped into the chat, said what she said that pissed Milan off. He talking about they set me up. They did this to me. They did that to me. My thing is this right here, though. Milan, stop it. Like, I would understand if you would give everybody that energy, but you don't give everybody that energy, because what about Jonathan? Jonathan came into that motherfucking house and bullied the fuck out of you, okay? Like, beat up your friend who was fighting for you because you didn't want to fight him. But you never have no energy for Jonathan. You only have the energy for people like Gutter, or people like, where the money resides, or people like Carry On. People that you perceive as weak, or people that you perceive as not no competition, or someone that's not going to do shit to you. That's what you perceive them as. And I feel like that's weak as fuck to me. You know what I mean? That's really weak as fuck. That's why you do that. And for the person that asked me, but isn't Milan like in his 40s? Child, you may as well say that he's 38 years old, child. He 38 years old, child. You might as well say he in his 40s, child. He 38. 38. Still carrying on. Yes, Gutter was talking shit, but so were you. He wasn't expecting to run into you at no club and for you to be jumping him, trying to jump him with your friends. Because if you really wanted Gutter, you could have fought him by your damn self. You didn't need your friends to be around. And to be honest, just like somebody else said in the damn chat, you Cardi B's elder too, child. I mean, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. You're older than Cardi B, child. So what you talking about? I mean, not only are you Gutter K's elder, but you're also Cardi B's elder too, child. Like, you older than everybody. So let's stop it. Let's stop it with the stupid shit. Like, let's stop it. Let's quit it. Let's stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's quit it with the bullshit. For real. Because it's just like, no. Nah, we're not even finna play that game. Like, Milan need to stop it, because just like Gutter K was talking shit, you were talking shit. All y'all was talking shit. All of y'all was talking shit. And my thing is, I could talk shit all day, but that don't mean you're supposed to jump me. But then again, people will also argue that, there are no rules in fighting. You can't say what you're gonna do to me on site, and then when I come with some extra shit, then you're gonna run and say, well, you can't jump me though, you can't sneak me though, there ain't no rules. You can't jump me though, you can't sneak me though, you can't do this to me though, you can't doing that. So it's just like, I mean, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. But then at the same time, Cardi, you don't have to comment on everything. Because let me tell you something. It's been some shit. It was some shit that I saw earlier today on Twitter, where somebody sent somebody after somebody that I had issues with in the past, and I could have retweeted that shit and said some slick shit or laughed or whatever, but I didn't. For what? I ain't got no time to be commenting on about it. I don't even fuck with like that. Why in the fuck would I do that? Like, why in the fuck would I do that? Why? Why do I give a fuck? Why would I even comment? But I mean, I don't know what was going on with Cardi, but Cardi didn't even have to say shit, to be honest. Like, girl, why is you coming on this wretched ass shit, girl? Like, you ain't you an A-list or B-list or something like that? So, you know, whatever. Yes, there is. If you're about it, you don't need to jump nobody. That's also facts too. Two truths can coexist at the same time. Susie Jones said Cardi was speaking from a fan of the show. Milan couldn't take it. He's a big fellow. Now he's a big ass bitch. That's what he is, child. I mean, you. The sad part is when he first came on Bad Boys, he was pretty likable on that show. We got to keep it a book. He was pretty likable on that show. Like I actually liked Milan on this particular show. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna sit up here and pretend with y'all. I did like Milan on this show. On this show. But he fucked it up as the show went on because, but in so many words, Milan gonna always fuck some shit up and not in a good way. He gonna always fuck it up. And Milan is so handsome to me. Like he's such a chocolate god to me, but he's so stupid. You just gotta ruin it with your mouth, child. Oh, God. But however, we got a whole lot more to get into with this show tonight. So, I'm not trying to be on here all night because I got to get up early in the morning to go to work. That's why I decided to do this live at 7:30 tonight, okay? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to move on to what y'all really want to get into, and that is this shit with Cardi B and Akbar. The most randomest shit I have ever seen in my whole entire damn life. This was the most random beef I have ever seen, child. This is just random. Just random. Who argues with Akbar v irrelevant ass? You would never catch me arguing with her, period. It's a lot. Dude, let me tell you something. It's a whole lot of folks that you would never catch me arguing with, period. Okay? Like, period. Like, people have tried to say my name, come for me, throw shade at me, all this other stuff, talk about my platform, call it boring, all this other stuff. Do y'all really believe I'm finna sit up here and go back and forth and argue about that? I don't give a fuck. You ain't nobody to me. So it's just like, whatever. Like, what do you mean? So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into this. I see this damn Marlo troll is back in my chat. Let me, y'all get rid of that thing and don't put it in timeout. Ban it. I'm sick of this. Sick of it. Just sick of that damn thing. Just keep on coming back. Just keep coming back. Just the whole hater in this bitch. Please get rid of this Sonya Marlowe person because I already know what they finna do. They finna come up in here and spam my chat all night. So my mods, handle that issue. Handle that issue, child, because I ain't got time. But let's see. So we're about to go ahead and get into it right now. Shout out to Boss Keon. Okay, he sent me all this stuff. He sent me all of it. Let me see. I think he's still sending me stuff like right now. As a matter of fact. Okay. So thank you for getting rid of that thing, but I know that thing is coming back up under another account, child. So and the sad, like somebody said, the sad part about this whole thing is that Akbar is Candy's cousin, child. That's the sad part. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this now. There's an Instagram account called the Street Committee. The Street Committee, and they got everything, okay? And they went from the very beginning. They started it off from the jump, how this whole thing ever popped off, okay? They started it from how that whole motherfucking thing popped off, honey. Okay? That's where they started. And y'all get rid of that thing. It's back in here again, child. Get it out. But let's get into it. So let me share the screen again so you guys can see. Luckily, this ain't got nothing to do with no video. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let's get into the Street Committee. We're gonna go ahead and get. Thank you, Too Feisty. I think you're the only mod that's here tonight. Okay, y'all. So we're about to. Oops. So we're about to go ahead and get into it. Let me change this. Let me take this damn thing off of here. Okay, so this is how it started. Let me make sure y'all can see it well. Okay, let's see. Let me see who's in the building. Is that Hey Girl? Hey, what's going on? Hey girl, what's going on, child? Okay, so let's get into it. Now, this is where it started. Now, Akbar said if chart data ain't say it, we ain't believing the cap. And I'm guessing this is about the song that Cardi B recently did with Glorilla. I think it's called Tomorrow 2 or something like that. The song that she did with Glorilla and how it's been trending and stuff like that, right? So then that's when Cardi B came back with count all the times that chart data posted you. Okay? That's what she said now. Then let me see. Okay, they skipping. Now I'm gonna have to go to the neighborhood talk to get to the rest or the Hollywood thing. Okay. Let me see. We're gonna get to it now. We're gonna get into it because it kind of skipped. So I don't wanna I wanna go at it blow by blow. I don't wanna no. We're gonna get everything. Because I want to make sure we got it from the very beginning. Not this person steady coming back, child. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I'm afraid for my life, y'all. Slick afraid for my life, child. Okay. Now, let's see where we going. We got to start it from the very beginning, y'all. We got to go from the very fucking beginning, period. Okay, it started there. Let's move on up. So then that's when Akbar came and said, she not talking about me, hopefully her at work like man. Okay, now that's what Akbar said. She ain't talking about me, hopefully her at button work like man. Okay. So then after she said that, you an industry bitch, I'm an in the streets bitch. Okay, Foxy. Okay, Foxy. That's a Foxy Brown line. You an industry bitch, I'm a in the streets bitch. I might breeze through Prada, Chloe or Tiffs, but other than that, it's just me and my six. Oh yo, malalo, oh yo, malakalolo. Okay, so then Akbar came in with you can't be cordial with bitches because they be on bullshit and the shit be fake. I be so lost then when something happen. Y'all swear I be knowing I got real problems going on. Please don't involve me in anything that's not positive. But yet, you're always involving yourself in things that's not positive. You're not a positive person. So then Cardi said, I don't really like the internet games. My DMs are open and also the streets. Not the streets, girl. Did you just have a case? Like, girl, didn't you just have a case? Like, girl, what you talking about the streets for? See, that's the shit I be talking about. Like, I have to remember these motherfuckers is younger than me. That's what I have to remember, okay? And then Akbar says, I'm laughing because this bee must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed. I'm giving her a pass, okay? And then that's when Akbar said, who gave this whole Cardi B my number? It gotta be one of y'all weird assholes. And then that's when Cardi B said, I ain't gotta act. I could change a bitch life just by mention. And yes, I hit them directly. I don't do the internet. Girl, when she said that, all I could do was think about Glorilla's song Bless. I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. And the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. I don't do nothing because I'll be smoking weed. I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. Oh my God, y'all, y'all. I cannot. I am tripping myself out. Do you hear me? I am tripping myself out. I am tripping myself the fuck out. Y'all don't understand. I am tripping myself out. I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I cannot stop saying that song, y'all. Let me tell you something. I know this ain't got nothing to do with Glorilla, but listen, that girl is so ghetto and hood and her voice is deeper than mine, and she's so damn Memphis. But it's like I be in the car vibing to her shit, and I can't help but say the song just like her. What's the other one that I like by her? What she say? FREE, fuck nigga free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no fuck nigga G. And I'm SINGLE again. I start hanging out the window with my wretched ass friend. At the red lights, twerking on them headlights. At the red lights, twerking on them headlights. At the red lights, twerking on them headlights. On the gang. Like I say, I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. Look, let me stop, because I don't want to get on y'all nerves. Let me stop. It's over 200 people. It's 200 people in the chat, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. I'm really having me a good time. And guess what? I don't have no alcohol in my system. There's no edibles around. I'm just having me a good time, bitch. I'm drunk and high out life. I had a horrible week last week. And this Mercury retrograde is almost over, child. And I'm going to continue to try to be in good spirits. I'm going to say this shit is over, okay? Everybody done had a bad week, okay? But we're not going to have no bad week this week. We're going to keep it going, okay? We're going to be twerking on them headlights, and we're gonna let everybody know that they got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. That's all I gotta say about that. Anyway, let's get back into what we talking about. Let's get right back into what we talking about. Okay, so that's the end of that one. There's a lot for us to get into. There's really a lot to get into right now. Okay, so poor Mystical child, he just stayed ruining his life. And I know Mystical ain't got nothing to do with nothing that we talking about. I'm just going up and down the neighborhood talk, and I'm looking at and I'm looking at the shit. Okay, so let me see what's going on here. Okay, so here we go. Akbar, the one who's thirsty for attention, she loves attention, child. So she said, I can say what I want to say about chart data. Ho, you know my button work, bitch. Now I'm talking to you because you blocked my number. Tell me who gave you my number. You get the arguing with Cuban the Savage, and you didn't change her life with that at. I'm at Cardi B. You be mad every time somebody mess with the queen of rap. Here you go, name dropping. Here you go, name dropping. Now let me tell y'all. Let me just tell y'all something real quick before we even move on to the next tweet. Let me just let y'all know something. Now, my thing is, I'm gonna take this off the screen for just a second. My thing is this right here. I don't even like Crunch Bar V. I don't like her. I don't. However, I was very happy when Nicki Minaj gave her the opportunity to get on the Super Freaky Girl remix. And not to mention, I even said she had one of the best verses, if not the best verse, next to JT or above JT. She had one of the best verses. And I know that all that dick riding she been dick riding the fuck out of Nicki Minaj so good for the last couple of years that I know that she was happy to finally get her chance. So I was happy for her. But it's like, now that she got it, we ain't gonna stop hearing about it. Like, girl, shut up. Like, I don't even talk that much about my Candy interview, child. Like, shut up. So what the fuck you bringing Nicki up into this shit for anyway? You know what I'm saying? Like, what you bringing her name up into this shit anyway? You know what I'm saying? So then she said, bitch, talk about she changed my life. Ho, Nicki Minaj changed my life. I'm on the tape that you produced, didn't know you produced it, and showed love to your dog face ass still, because we was cordial, and you ain't take me number one. So if you could change my life, if you couldn't change my life with that, you couldn't do it now. Y'all always say, Akbar, stay out of BS, but I get to get a call from a poodle looking bitch with threats like she's somebody. Same folks know you know me. You a little bigger, you signed, you should be. But Akbar V coming, bitch, I'm coming. You've been coming for a long time. And all you ever do is sit up and you talk shit about everybody else. The same way you brought your ass on Love and Hip Hop, and you just straight came for light-skinned Keisha for no fucking reason. And then on top of that, didn't you just say the other day that anybody that's a op of Nicki Minaj, you don't like them either? Like, didn't you just say that? So girl, what you talking about? That's the part trying to understand. See, this is why I don't like Akbar. Like, I don't. Cardi B said, if we said what we say on the phone stays on the phone, why keep texting me after and going to the internet? Okay, let's see. Let's continue. There were text messages put out. There were texts put out there. So let's see. Let's see. If we said what we said on the phone, why keep texting? All these bitches want internet shows. I'm done. So she put out these text messages, and somebody said, "Now let the world see you, your Puda face ass true character." Like I said, this about a Nicki feature that this hoe said is doggy treats. This why she mad. Didn't you say you changed? You changed, hoe. Now I'm talking to you just like you disturbed my morning while I'm walking my dog. You mad hoe? Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, who this? Answer the phone. Who this? Who you looking for? You, Cardi. Oh, what up? I'm around, folks. Who gave you my number? I ain't doing no texting shit. Well, oh, okay. I'll hit you when I can talk. No, talk now, because you've been talking a lot online. Who you calling ugly? Who was that? Who they calling ugly, child? Oops, I didn't even share the screen. My bad. My bad, y'all. There we go. So anyway, so where we at? So then they said, "Girl, what?" Okay, so Aqua said, "Girl, who the fuck you talking to? You not my mother. The fuck be wrong with y'all?" And then Cardi B said, "I say less, no more to say." So then she said, "No, you didn't. No, you didn't at me. You subtweet me because I woke up to it. And now I'm hitting you, so what's up?" And, and then Akbar said, "Bitch, y'all hoes are weird. Whatever I said, I can repeat myself and stand on that period. Fuck out of here." Then that's when Cardi B came in and she said, "We already said what we said. Ain't nothing else to talk about." And then that's when Akbar said, "Definitely ain't them messages was sent before you got on the call. Like, who the F you supposed to be? You ain't putting nothing up in this, ain't that?" Then so she said, "Why you still talking?" "Cause I can. You just pissed me the hell off, pussy ass hoe." I'm like, ooh, ooh. And all I gotta say about that is, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. That's all I gotta say on that one. That's all I gotta say on that. Okay, so mosquito flying up in here. Okay, so there's more to this. Okay, there's more to this right here. Okay, so we gotta go over here. We gotta get more of this because they've been going back and forth literally all day. They've been going back and forth all day, period. So let's continue to move on, okay? Because there's a lot that was said here, and I might have to go to the streets is watching shit so I can get all the shit, okay? Okay, so then Cardi B said, "Let's guess the next step. A diss track that's going to be mad spot on iTunes and going to chart on Twitter." And then that's when Akbar said, "Like, girl, stop it. You didn't marry a G. You married a backup dancer for Whitney Houston." Now, why she had to bring that woman man into this? And then that's what Cardi B said. Why you ain't record the call? You made this shit up just so you could bring my man up to try to bait him to snitch on himself because you a cop asshole. Why would my man call you? I'm handling shit myself. Clout my child. And then Akbar came back with, "You a pussy ass nigga. We know it's a fake app. You lying now. Just like you lying on I don't know who the fuck that is. We all know this. I know I should be trusting a nigga who be tap dance, who be dancing all over the place anyway. Hush up." So that's when Offset joined the conversation and said, "That's not my number. Why would I call you, bitch? When Bay already handling you lame ass hoes." All I gotta say is, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. Listen, every time something go down like this, all I'm gonna yell out is, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. That's all I'm gonna do every time. Every time, y'all. Y'all gotta understand, because I am too tripped out today. Every time something go down, y'all already know. Y'all might as well get ready, because this shit is ghetto as fuck. And you cannot help but sing a ghetto ass song after every damn tweet. Every time something go down, I'm gonna be like, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. That's all I'm gonna say every fucking time. Oh, I hope y'all enjoying this damn live. If y'all enjoying the show, please light up this chat. Please light up this chat if y'all enjoying this show, because I'm enjoying doing the fucking show, okay? So please light this chat up if you are enjoying the show, okay? Now, let's see. Akbar says, let Offset watch them kids, cause you and your sister get beat like that. And then Cardi B said, now you know I don't play about my sister. Go dig your mother up, bitch. I'm like, ooh, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. That's all I can say. I'm like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What? So anyway, so Akbar says, now my kids gotta watch. Okay, so apparently Cardi B posted that video of Akbar giving fellatio, basically. So, of course they're not gonna post it. And of course, I don't need it to be posted on my damn channel, because I don't have no time to be, flagged or anything like that. But apparently she posted a video of Akbar giving fellatio on camera, okay? And she said, now my kids gotta watch this again. You dead wrong for that. Posting that porn stuff about me again. You scooped so low, but cool. You just threw me back into anxiety. No, you not sitting up here trying to play the goddamn. Akbar killed me with that. Girl, stop playing the victim, girl. Because neither you nor Cardi B is no victim. I'm going to get my full opinion after we done reading all this evidence and shit like that. And before I let everybody come up here and get a opinion and stuff. But girl, stop. You need to just stop it. You need to stop it. Like, girl, quit it. Okay? You trying to set this girl up. That's what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop. So then Cardi B said, wasn't you bragging about it when the video first came out? Talk about you got good head. Anyways, I'm going to respect your kids and take it down. So Cardi B took it down. Then she said, y'all check on Cardi hubby. He keep getting caught cheating because her head trash and her kitty weak. And then Cardi B said, my kitty weak? Baby, you the one with 5 baby daddies. You gave Thug head and the head wasn't even good enough for him to stick his dick in you. He told you gotta lose weight first. You lost the weight and he still didn't fuck you. Ooh, I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. Oh my God, I can't, y'all. I can't. This shit is so funny to me. Oh my God, I did not realize this shit was gonna be that funny to me. I thought this shit was not gonna be that damn funny, but this shit is so damn funny to me. Like, every time y'all already know where I'm gonna go with this. Every fucking time. Damn, why did I do that? Why did I take it down? Oh my God. Where are we at? Okay, let's see. Where we at? Okay, so we already saw that. So then that's when Cardi B said, yeah, but at least he didn't have to leave. At least he didn't leave no knots, and you don't know what he did. By the way, free Big Slime, a woman that put knots on you. I'm about to call Ra again. And then Cardi B said, now why you acting like Big Ursula didn't leave you one neither? I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. They are killing me. Do you hear me? Why is this happening? Okay? Why is it happening? This shit is too damn funny to me. Like, what? I mean, really. So then Cardi B said, I'm about to do something you never do, and that's pick my kid up from school. You got 20 minutes to talk your shit, because after that, my attention goes to my kids the whole day. Ooh. I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying. So Akbar said, Big get a little money, forgot where she came from. Hey, y'all give me that old strip club pic of this hoe. And then Cardi B said, I came from the I came from the Bronx, High Bridge to be exact. Clearly ain't forget since I'm wasting my time arguing with you. Okay. So let's see. See the difference between me and you. I had niggas wanting to put babies in me while I was in the jungle, but I said to myself that I won't put my kids in the same hoods I was raised in, let alone abandon them. You had that choice to make as well, not once but 5 times. Oh my God. I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. That's all I gotta say, y'all. So then Akbar comes back with, I'm about to do something you never do. Hashtag write a rap. Ooh, I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. Oh my God! I'm not trying to say. Oh, y'all don't understand. They're killing me right now. I'm about to start sweating, laughing at them. They are killing me. They are killing me. They are really going in on each other, y'all. So then Cardi B said, I take care of my kids since the day they came out my you was able to now Akbar said you was able to, baby. You I wasn't, but I got all of mine now. See, the difference between me and you is I was really in that jungle hugging with the real. You forgot you had kids when you got some money. You was just selling it to any man that ran up on you, cricket T. I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. That's all I gotta say. That's all I got to say, bitch. Oh Lord! Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! Listen, listen. This is some funny ass shit. Okay, funny, funny, funny. I cannot say it enough. And what's killing me is that both of them came from Love and Hip Hop, child. Both of them came from Love and Hip Hop, period. Both of them came from Love and Hip Hop. That is the funny thing about it. That is the funny thing about it. Um, okay, I think there's more to this. Um, let's see. I'm gonna make sure we got it, y'all. The screets is so let me do that. 'Cause, baby, this has been some funny shit. And like I said, I really hope y'all are enjoying the. I really hope y'all enjoying the show like I am because I'm really enjoying talking to y'all right now. I'm really enjoying this fucking show because I got 99 problems and the biggest one. So that's really all I got on that. Oh my God, yeah, this some funny ass shit. I'm just saying, this is some funny ass shit, and I really ain't got no side to take in none of this. I could really care less about L ass, honestly, because Cardi B get on my nerves just like Akbar get on my damn nerves. So I really can't say anything. Period. So I'm trying to figure out if this was it. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. That's another thing. And then she posted something along the lines, Cardi B and posted she posted something else. Let me go back to share this. She went back and she posted something else along the lines of her saying, I should have never argued with this deadbeat. I should have just left it at this. I'm just over it, y'all. I am over the shit. Okay. So I think that pretty much concludes this whole thing with Akbar and Cardi B because I do know that Nicki Minaj joined the conversation as well because she joined in saying by the way she's still ugly or something like that. Oh yeah, they've been arguing all day too feisty. I know I'm not gonna really get into every damn thing. I'm really not gonna get into everything, but listen, all I gotta oh God. Oh, what's going on, Jamie? We finna get into that right now. Trust me. You ain't missed it. You ain't missed it. You just missed me showing my ass laughing at Akbar and Cardi. We finna talk about Kyle getting drugged by Nicki right now. Don't get me wrong, we about to get into it right now. But child, this has been some funny ass shit. Y'all make sure y'all show my girl, my big sis, my chocolate queen, Jamie. That's me some love in my chat, child. Make sure y'all show her some love right now. So then, okay, so I like Two Feisty said, this is a lot that we missed, but that I missed because there was a lot that was said, child, and I don't feel like looking for all that damn shit, child. I am not. But however, we're about to go ahead and we go. let me stop sharing the screen for a second. We're about to go ahead and get into Nicki. We're going to go ahead and get into Nicki Minaj. Okay. Now, first of all, she came into the conversation and she started saying that, still ugly, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, that's what she said. And I wish they had that tweet up there. You know what I mean? Because all I got to say about that is, I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I got 99 biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. And then, it was, oh shit, it's some more shit. I didn't see all this, girl. I didn't see all this. Wait a minute, wait. Let me get Nicki off for 1 second. Let me get her off for 1 second because I see all this. Okay, so let's get back into Cardi B and Akbar real fast. Let me share this screen one more time. Before we get into the whole Nicki and Kyle shit, let me share this. Let's talk about this real fast, okay? Now, I didn't see all this. Now, she said, I'm at war. Where my tape? And then they was like, who is this lady with that thing in her mouth? And then they said, nah, and then she said, nah, you dead wrong. Okay. So then, yeah, and Offset calling with all that tough guy shit. Didn't you just get stripped like a hoe? And I'm like, ooh. And then they was like, man, you was supposed to bully back, dog. F that. And then they said, long as no, long as you know. And then she said, tell me you love me, and he did. You and your hubby some hoes. Behind compound, they put that blick on your hubby, and you didn't even send no shooters for him. I am Cardi B talking all this gangster-ish. I'm from Atlanta, and we ain't never laying down. Offset talk about you should have put me in it. Nigga, all I got is smoke. All I gotta do is make one call, 3 letters, 4 PF, and you gonna shit on yourself like you did behind compound. Oop, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. Y'all. Bitch, I'm tickled, okay? So then she said niggas getting in whole shit. Hashtag a weirdo. And then that's when Mob Radio Child, she said, why is a man calling a woman's phone behind his wife? Those are 2 women. And then Akbar said, who clearly started the shit. And then I said, told y'all bitches ain't no in between. I chose my side, ain't no cordial. Shit, FUBs. But that's what I'm saying. You already said that whoever is Nicki's op, that's gonna be your op too. You already said it. But like I said already, I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. That's all I gotta say about that, child. Look, okay. Y'all gonna stop. Y'all gonna keep sending this old ass fight that I lost. Okay, I got my back. I got my get back 2 weeks later, please. And she's straight pulling up when I pull up. Okay, let's see. And I'm done after this. Why you send men to that strip club with them girls, but you didn't send them for your hubby when he got stripped behind that club? And then she tells Nicki to check her DM. And then she said, ATL ho, because ain't nobody from Gwinnett County ever put fear in me. Y'all stream the Queen mix. This is why she mad. I'm on the song with the Queen of Rap. Girl, shut up. I want Akbar to shut her mouth, child. Like, girl, shut up. Like, girl, stop. Like, girl, get your ass on up out of here. Shit. Shut up. I just this shit is hilarious. I cannot say it's hilarious. But girl, shut up. Oh, is there something else that I missed? It was that much shit going on. Oh, okay. No, I ain't missed that. I just came up off of that. Y'all, this was a lot of shit. Hell, it's too much shit. Too much shit to be trying to cover, child. But anyway, I guess after Nicki Minaj made her comment talking about she's still, yeah, that's what it is. Okay. Still ugly, by the way. That's what Nicki said. And then that's when Cardi B said, "Don't start arms, don't start arms, don't start arms." I'm like, oh my God, child. I'm like, girl, I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. Okay, so let's get into it. Now, I saw some stuff online basically about Nicki Minaj, and they were basically talking about YouTube was after her and all this other shit. Now we can move on to Nicki, y'all. But now after we talk about Nicki and all this stuff, then I'm gonna open up the lines up for y'all. But we girl, so she said she started subbing somebody and she said they were selling ads under her YouTube videos. And then she was like, who name always pop up when you search Nicki Minaj? Tell me who you think. So Nicki made a post saying, bitches went from selling a big pussy to selling ads and promo under my dud tube YouTube videos for the last 5 years. Now it's time y'all see proof. I'm glad I ain't never had to beg or cheat. I'm so happy my sis just scored a big bag today. Girl, who is your sis? Akbar? Child. Child, Brian, who the hell are you talking about? I'm obviously a barb because child, I ain't nobody's barb. I don't know who you talking about, but Scotty is no barb. Nicki Minaj has gotten the business over here quite a few times. So you at the wrong station, honey. The wrong channel, the wrong show. There's many other YouTube channels that's pretty barb biased, okay? And this ain't it. So you can move on. Cause I don't know what you talking about, child. Like, have you been watching this whole time? Like, well, what you talking about? So anyway, let's move on. So that's when Kyle made this post on Instagram or whatever for neighborhood talk. Okay. It's I think it's more. Yeah, it is. Okay, so that's Kyle. Kyle cute. Okay, he's a cute ass boy. Cute ass light skinned boy. Light skins are normally not my type, but at this particular point, light skins are I like a chocolate nigga. You know what I'm saying? No colorism though. Because I date a light skinned dude if he holler at me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just playing though. But he a nice looking guy though. He is. But we gonna go ahead and we gonna get into it. So apparently Nicki came through and she was like, you mad because you had to delete them fake stats you got paid to post? You turn a blind eye and deaf ear to people tweeting about me for months at a time when I was minding my business. Now you trying to involve me in some clown shit. You like being called a black roach too, don't you? And here you go trying to involve me in some clown shit. Stop effing posting me. Why you ain't post everything else I tweeted about YouTube? You really out here caping for people who got you fired. You was singing a different tune when I was letting you come to Queen Radio to boost your audience when you was left for dead. Oh, I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one because I'll be smoking weed. Well, I don't be smoking weed. I do an edible. Jamie has seen me on edibles before. She was cackling and concerned, but she saw me on the edible before. Okay. And that's why I don't really do edibles like that, no more. I take one if you give me one, though. Okay. So that's Nicki right there. And then I think there's more to this. So then that's when Kyle said, please delete your latest post. Do we have a problem? Did 4 million. Stop spreading misinformation. And then Kyle said that's an ad from a music agency. Do you see a logo on it? And then they said, ad or not, it's completely false information. That's discrediting real achievements. Okay. So then that's when Nicki said, here come Kyle the dud. I wish I really, really wish that she would like retire this dud word. Like, please. But anyway, Kyle said, this has got to end. Now we show you the most love on our platform day in and day out of everybody. I have a full team that works on this page. I can take the attacks, but this energy towards me is unwarranted when I've shown you nothing but the utmost respect. Even at my prior place of employment, to the point to where I had to ask permission to post you because I showed you too much love. I helped you just like you helped me. No one is mad about taking an ad down that I told them was incorrect. I told them was incorrect. I took it down myself. I would more than willing to show you the receipts if you had asked. Hmm. Okay. Okay, too feisty. So Kyle is the person that's over the blog, the neighborhood talk. That's who owns it. If you guys don't know, that's who owns the neighborhood talk. Okay, that's Kyle. Okay, so what's after that? What's after that? Okay. Let's see what's coming up after that. Okay. So then Nicki came back with you helped me just how I helped you. Imagine typing this. Imagine reading it back. Imagine posting it. Imagine being fired, then giving a platform on Apple, their number one show that's still being imitated to this day, with the global icon Anika Tanya on several shows to shine your light, to create your own page and following since no one even knew what you looked like and sounded like. Imagine your blog page being deleted once you started doing good for yourself and an icon helping to get it back for you. Imagine now caping for the people who got you fired to begin with. Dear God, anyone that's ever made the mistake of biting the hand that fed them as it relates to me lives to regret it. Now, from this day forward, you will see that play out. It's one of those sure things in life. Blessings to all. And let this be your sign today. Stop helping people. They never appreciate it, ever. The people you do the most for are the ones who secretly hate and envy you. Save your money for your children only. Stop. I repeat, stop helping people. Help children only. Help those you help today. No, those people you will help today will only turn around tomorrow and say you never helped them and minimize the help you gave them, or gaslight and say, why you bringing that up? Laugh my fucking ass off. I don't know who needed to hear that, but stop helping people. Take it from me. Hmm. I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me. I got 99 problems, but the biggest one is me. Okay? Period. All right. I think that's all. I think that's it. So are we gonna stop sharing this? Because I think this is it. I think this is it. I think that's everything we need before I open up this line for y'all to get y'all ass up here. Now, let me say this. Let me say this, y'all. What she said at the end wasn't necessarily wrong. I mean, because that is a true fact, but this is the reason why, as I build my platform, I really don't want much acknowledgement from celebs like that, because I never want to be in a position where I can't fully do my job because of a complete allegiance to somebody. Like, there's a difference between me talking or whatever about, like, there's a difference. Like, I don't talk about my counterparts, like Jamie. That's really my friend for real, for real. So I would never disrespect her online and never talk about her or do anything like slaughter her, because that's really my friend outside of this shit. Or Bundy, that's really my friend outside of this shit. Or Josiah and Jamar, they're really my friends outside this shit. Terrence and Maddie, they're really my friends outside this shit. Like, I really fuck with some. These are just people, just to name off the top of my head right now. These are people that I really rock with. And, we're all bloggers or YouTubers or whatever you want to call it. So I shouldn't be, dissing them or talking about them any fucking way. That's a different thing. Those are my damn people. Those are my friends. I would never do anything to disrespect them or anything like that, period, because I really, really rock with them. And when I say I really rock with people, I really do rock with them. Like, that's just facts on facts all the time, period. But I never want to, even with the Candy interview, she's seen my videos before. Done one, seen my videos before. You know what I mean? So it's like they know that I've drugged their ass. They know that I've talked about their ass. They know that I've praised them all in the same breath. They know this. They know I'm just doing my job. Like Latrice from the Bill Collective, that's really my home girl. Like, for real, we from the same city, grew up in the same town, went to school together. Her cousin is my cousin. We done hung out together, all of this other good shit. So it's like, but that relationship does not stop me from saying what the fuck I want to say. Like, it don't stop me from giving my honest opinion just because I know her. If I feel like she's on some bullshit, I'ma say it. It's, if I feel like her husband on some bullshit, I'ma say it. She even called me before and said I had to start watching I had to watch some of your videos because I didn't like what you were saying about my husband, but I understand. You know what I mean? But she knew. I told her off the rip. I said, listen, we cool. We good. We know each other in real life. But girl, I'm not gonna just be sitting up here blowing smoke up your ass just because we cool now. When you on this show and you doing some bullshit, I gotta treat you like I treat everybody else. Just that simple. Miss Wonder love me. Okay. Miss Wonder love me. Miss Wonder be talking to me outside of this shit. But I would still drag her out, and she know I will. I would still drag her. So this is why I don't really want to be cool with no celebs and shit like that. Like, I'd rather just stay cool with my blogger people, like period. Like, I'd rather be cool with those people because they truly understand what it is. It's just like, no, I'm never gonna do that. I don't give a fuck if I interview you or anything like that. I'm gonna always speak my mind. I'm never gonna sit up here and let nobody try to make me brown nose them just because they gave me an interview, just because they gave me an opportunity. You know what I mean? Like, this is a blog. This is my show. This is my channel. So therefore, I am going to say whatever it is I want to say. I gotta say my true opinion. I'm never gonna not do that. So we could already tell that there was a little biasness anyway when it came down to the neighborhood talk. I mean, we're going to keep it a book because I've been saying that from the very beginning. I've always felt like the neighborhood talk was something that, you know what I'm saying, was something that Nicki had something to do with. I always felt that way. I always felt like she was a part of that shit. You know what I mean? And honestly, I don't need to kiss nobody ass to get to where the fuck I want to go. That's another reason why I respect Armand so much, and I think that Jamie can attest to this because she's in here still. But that's why I respect Armand so much, because he don't give a fuck. He gonna say whatever he want to say, and he cool with Cardi. But he still speak his mind on her regardless of whether or not he is cool with her or not. If he gotta speak a negative opinion on her, he gonna do it. Because if she doing some foul fuck shit, he gonna have to say it, because the moment he don't say nothing about her, it's gonna be like, everybody, Armand is fake. Armand only doing this because he biased and he friends with Cardi B and he this and he that. So no, regardless of anything, he gonna stand straight in on what the fuck he say, and that is the reason why I like him a whole lot, because he stands firm in what he says. You can tell when somebody is not. You can tell when somebody's getting backed up by certain people. You can tell. You can watch their shit and you can tell that they're getting backed up by somebody, because they will never speak ill about them. They'll never say nothing bad about them. They'll never really say their real opinion. I'm never gonna be down with that. Like, I'm never gonna be down with that. And oh my god, a spider. Oh my god, a spider. A spider. Hold on, y'all. Oh my god, a spider. A spider. Where did spider come from? Why won't it die? Oh my god. Die. This motherfucker got some fight in him because he did not want to die, child. But anyway, I don't know where the fuck that spider came from. It came out that back door, child. But anyway, y'all. But anyway, that's my thing. So it's like, I feel bad for Kyle, but at the same time, this is why you can't really be up under these celebs like that, because they're gonna feel like you are not allowed to speak your piece, or because they did something for you. And look at the way she even came at him with the shit, like the icon Onika Tanya Mirage, and like, why? Like, why you gotta throw your stats in their face? Like, it's like Nicki feel like she gotta son somebody. You know what I mean? Like, why you feel like you gotta son somebody? That's why I don't want to deal with certain people, because you're not finna son me. I don't give a fuck how big you are, what type of money you got. You're not gonna son me. Now, I'm not gonna sit up and just straight up drag you on some false narrative or nothing like that. But You're not gonna sit up here and sun me. That's just not what's finna happen. You not finna sun me at all. No one's gonna sun me. No, Nicki, I don't know. It's just like I don't get it. And then another thing too with Cardi B and Nicki, what's really crazy to me is that Cardi B and Nicki are both annoying. Let me just make that clear. All they've been doing for the last couple of weeks is getting on Twitter, dragging each other subliminally talking about each other, throwing shots, throwing shade, doing all that other dumb shit, doing crazy shit for a look. Both of them do the same shit. Then they fans get mad at the other person for doing it. Like you see Barb say, all Cardi do is get up on Twitter and talk about Nicki. Then you got the Barty gang. All Nicki Minaj do is get on Twitter and talk about Cardi. Did it ever occur to any of y'all that they both do the same shit? Did it ever occur to y'all that they both do the same shit? They're no better than the other person. Like, they're really not better than the other person. They're not, okay? They're not. But what I will say is I've never been attacked by nobody from the Barty gang. Nobody has ever just, when I say something about Cardi, I don't see nobody from the Barty gang just hopping into my damn mentions and I don't even know who the fuck they are. But them damn Barbs, soon as you say her name on Twitter, they in your damn mentions. And bitch, I blocks folks. Okay, I am not gonna sit up and go back and forth with none of you motherfuckers. Some of y'all are motherless children. Some of y'all are y'all got low self-esteem. I understand because I had low self-esteem. My mother was a motherless child. I understand that. Some of them I just don't know what to say. Some, like, they are annoying. Like, I'm not gonna argue with none of y'all that got somebody and got a damn Abby as your damn, like a picture as your Abby, like a bunch of Nicki Minaj pictures and fucking Barbs and shit as your damn avatar. I am not gonna be going back and forth with none of y'all. I'm way too grown and way too, whatever to be doing that. I never got Stan Wars anyway. And I used to find myself getting sucked into Stan Wars when I was on that shit on Twitter. Like when I was going up for K Michelle all the damn time, which I still go up for K Michelle, let's just say that. But I was going up for K Michelle all the time and arguing with them fucking K Martians all the fucking time. In my early 20s, I've changed, girl. I ain't the same person I used to be. Just like y'all know that. Not the same person. But it's just irritating. And I just think that everybody in this situation needs to grow up. Like, Nicki needs to get over the fact that Cardi ran up on her. Cardi needs to get over the fact that Nicki and Ra, she sent Ra, her damn shoe salesman, after her ass. And then it's like, Akbar need to get some business and focus on getting a deal. Like, why ruin your moment? Like, I just feel like Akbar is just, the thing is, she can rap. She can rap. Don't get me wrong. Akbar knows how to rap. She can rap her ass off. I've seen her in concert. She was opening act for K Michelle. I've seen her, perform before. She can rap. Her music is just trash, but she can rap. And now you would think that with this big ass opportunity, no matter how any of us may feel about Nicki, she got this big ass opportunity to show her skills, and it's a number one record. And you would think that she would take out this time to really be grateful and humble with herself and just take this as a means of growing and doing more things with her career. But instead, she want to continue to be on this ghetto ass East Atlanta bullshit that she been on from the very beginning, where her counterparts that was on Love and Hip Hop is doing better than her. Like Cardi B was on Love and Hip Hop, and look at where she at now. And then and then you got light skinned Keisha. Light skinned Keisha is doing more than what Akbar doing, while Akbar sitting at home in her damn apartment, being on Twitter all day, dick riding Nicki Minaj. I'm just being honest. So I just feel like Akbar needs to stop. And as far as Nicki is not doing herself a good thing by arguing with bloggers and arguing with fans. Cardi B is not doing herself no service by arguing with Barbs all fucking day. They all use their fans for their dirty work, and they really need to stop. Nicki 40. Cardi B ain't even, what, is she 30 yet? I know I'm older than her. If I'm not mistaken, she 30. She about to be 30, if I'm not mistaken. I'm really not sure, but it's all ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's all crazy. And these blogs don't get enough of trying to be endorsed by these celebrities because that I feel like that's where the shit goes awry at. Once you get up under these fucking celebrity people, you are at their fucking mercy. I don't want to be at nobody's mercy. I want to do my job and continue to be a neutral party because I don't know you motherfuckers. I'm not friends with none of y'all. Don't ever get it twisted. I'm friends with any of y'all. I'm not. Shit, I'm not. Now I just dropped the link for you guys so we could have a conversation. You know, this is the part that I love the most, where the Scotty gang comes up, say what they gotta say, talk their shit. You know what I mean? Because we're gonna be up here for just a little bit. You know, we're a little over an hour now. So I dropped the link for y'all so y'all can get y'all ass up here. Okay. Cause I done had me some fun tonight. I hope I don't lose my voice. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. I gotta go back to work tomorrow. Cause I've been off all weekend. So now I gotta go back to work, child. Okay, I see somebody. Come on, too feisty. Come on. I already see somebody. Okay, I see two people back here. Let me put the link back in here again so you guys can click it. I'm gonna let a couple of y'all up here real fast. Don't y'all too don't there you go. There's three. And I'm gonna let y'all up, child. Okay, so who wants to go first?
Hi, Scotty. Hey, Scotty. This is my first time up on your channel. I love your show. I love your
Thank
channel.
you.
And I love you. I miss your
You missed my what?
caps. I miss those caps that you always wear. They always, the
I-
caps. You know, your
oh,
hats.
oh yeah, oh
I
yeah,
love
oh
them.
yeah.
I love them. But anyway, I want to say this one thing and go. Nicki Minaj has played herself over and over again. She is supposed to be up there where, and I mean career wise and like stature wise, she's supposed to be up there with Rihanna and Beyonce as far as like, being a mogul, how they have these other things going on outside of their music careers. They have products, they have clothing lines, they have, other things going on. And she has not been the mogul that I always expected her to be. And I wonder why. Like, I don't know. But I'm so tired of her punching down. I'm so tired of her punching down because the people that she gets into arguments and stuff with, as far as accomplishments and career wise, there is so much beneath her. And I had to keep, hearing the narrative that she's too old because I don't think she's reached 40 yet. Like she's almost 40. I don't think she's gotten there yet. But it's no different than any of these other men. Like Jay-Z and Kanye is well over 40, but nobody expects him not to make music. Jay-Z is in 50 something. Nobody expects Jay-Z not to make music. They don't say these men are too old. But the reason why they come with this, Nicki is too old, because she engages in high school foolery. And I just want her to stop that. But anyway, thank you. And y'all enjoy the rest of the
I
panel.
mean, if you want to stay up, you can, because you know how
Okay.
I do this. Normally, I let everybody stay up and up until it's too packed up, and then if somebody been up here for way too long and they're not really saying nothing, then I just let them go and let somebody else come up. So you can stay. This could be a full
Okay.
conversation.
Can I say,
Go ahead, Biggie.
I'm a little drained. I done got into it with somebody on another channel about this whole Cardi B thing, and it kind of listening to what you were saying about like being sucked into these like wars, these with these stand pages and things like that. Like I'm just getting tired of it because I come from a person who just genuinely love hip hop, and I
Hmm.
feel like you know with Nicki Minaj, it's like you are a good artist. You do make great music. But aside from that, the music don't become enjoyable because you do negative things to impact that, and it overshadows the work that you create. Maybe you got the barbs that like it or whatever the case may be, but me, from the general population and from the neighborhood you came from, you get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I just feel like, girl, just make good music and shut up. And that's for Cardi B too. Like, Cardi, like, I see what Nicki is doing behind the scenes, and it is giving very much narcissist. So I feel like Cardi B shouldn't respond to her. Cardi B should just try her best to just ignore her. But then again, I understand, like, people are human. People not gonna keep letting you just throw rocks and hide your hands and do certain things. So it's like, I'm to the point where I'm getting drained by everything because I want to hear the music. I don't want to hear the whole caddy fighting, and I'm to the point where I'm tired of defending Cardi because I'm Barty gang, and I'm just like, today I literally just lost my mind on somebody because I feel like a lot of people is sitting here talking about how they know about hip hop and they really don't understand. It's a lot of us as fans who create a lot of this drama
That is true. That is very true.
because
That is
that
very true.
day it was magazines and it was
They
media.
like it though. Yeah,
But
they like when the fans do that. They love when the fans start drama.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. This is the things that really got a lot of people killed back in the day. Is these wars, and that difference is it's the fan bases now.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody just feels like, okay, they entitled. Like, I really had to catch myself. Like today, I really literally had to catch myself because I literally was about to snap somebody's neck and I don't even know them for Cardi B. Yeah, so
Don't snap no neck now. Don't go to jail.
Yeah, but
yeah,
see,
but
with
glad
this internet
I heard.
thing,
I'm glad I heard this channel
these
because it
fan
really
bases that get built
back
up.
and like, girl, you grown as fuck. What the hell are you out here sitting here trying to defend somebody who ain't going to pay your bills or put money in your pocket? Like, I had to think about it. Like, we need to get back to just making good music, genuine music, and stop allowing these blogs and these fans to get in your head. Like, I'm tired of it.
Well, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Before we continue on, I see someone by the name of Dollflower in the back. I'm trying to let you on, but it says your device is not connected. So please drop yourself and then come back because it's there. It is. Never mind. There you go. Okay. For those of you that's in the chat and you're not subscribed, what are y'all waiting on? Go on, subscribe, child. But
Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes.
yes, please do. Okay. Now, Flower, you're in the building now. So go ahead and speak your piece and tell me what you think about all this stuff that's going on because it's a lot going on, child. So let us know what you think. Flower.
She's on mute. Or is she muted?
No, she not muted at all.
I muted shit. Fire service is probably better.
Too feisty. What's up? What do you think?
Oh, I was trying to let
I'm
everybody
sorry.
else go because I be over here all the time. Um, Today was quite entertaining. Them people was arguing all day long.
Hey, Scotty.
How you doing? What's going on? I see you in that chat showing out. So I want to know what you got to say.
I simply feel that Nikki should be above it by now. She should be leading instead of trying to fight the young ones that are coming up.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody ain't got to be your op.
Right.
She
That's true.
first tried to tear down little Kim, who she should be thanking for how she got her way.
That's
She
true.
she takes everything from little Kim to beat her.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad I ain't saying it.
It's
Oh,
true though. Everybody builds off the person who came before them.
I don't
Yes.
know if it's everybody. It's the way she did. That's why people upset. People feel more or less like you didn't give Kim her flowers. You respected her and you took her whole image and act like that.
I mean, that's like somebody coming up and insulting salt and pepper. and they opened the door for female rapping or Latifah.
But see, what y'all have to realize is that men are behind all of this.
I agree.
Behind all of it.
I
And
agree.
they
I definitely
manipulate
agree.
everybody. They manipulate the females that they get on their labels. They try to pit them against other women. And they just create a competition
I
from the
agree
jump.
because Little Kim actually did say that on the Breakfast Club. Like felt like Little Wayne, baby, kind of like not do anything.
You breaking up, Big E. You breaking up real bad.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say when Lil Kim came on the scene, not Lil Kim, but when Nicki came near, there was no Little Kim anymore. Lil Kim was at home taking care of her baby.
Hold on, wait a minute, you guys.
Actually, she had just got released from prison not long before that.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on. Let me respond to Prophet. Prophet says, my thing is people give heat to Nicki for going at it with young girls, but no one said anything when Kim came in Nicki over an issue that she had with Nicki's record label. I'm going to have to say I disagree with that because a lot of folks came at Kim when Nicki first came out.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I can remember, a lot of folks was dragging Kim during that time. I was one of the ones that was dragging her. You can go back and look at some of my earlier videos. A lot of people were dragging Kim because she was looked at as...
Somebody echoing.
Who echoing? Is it me?
Yeah.
I think that's you.
It's me?
It's somebody's echoing.
Everybody go on mute. Let's see. Okay. Is it still echoing?
No, it's gone now.
Okay, so who is it? Okay, so who is it? Okay, I hear it again. Okay. I still hear it. It's between Garnett and Elvin. It's between y'all two.
Well, I ain't got nothing else on in here.
Okay, let's
It
see.
might be Elvin because I didn't hear anything when she spoke.
Okay. Elvin, can you speak?
Hello?
Yeah. I think there's you echoing. Go out and come back in. Go out and come back in. Because you're echoing.
He might have his headphones.
Do you have on headphones? Okay, let's see. Wait. Oh, it's still echoing.
I think it might be you, Scotty.
Is it me? Let's see.
No, because when everybody mutes, it's no echo.
Okay, what about now? Okay. Darnett, you mute so I can see if it's me. Okay, do y'all hear an echo now?
No, there was no echo when she muted it.
No.
Okay, Darnett, that
No, I
might
don't
be
hear
you
it.
then. Yeah, it's you, Darnett. You're gonna have to go out and come back in. Okay. Okay, y'all. So we're back. Okay, so Dollflower and Elvin, you guys haven't had the chance to talk yet, so you guys go ahead and speak your piece on this situation. Whichever one will go first.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Elvin. I'm sorry. You can go ahead.
I hear about Nicki having all these problems with all these people, but people are still begging her for features. People, Doja Cat loves her. Lil Nas X loves her. Bia loves her. Cola Ray loves her. Who don't like Nicki? Meg and Cardi and Lil Kim. That's it. So if she's such a problem, why is everybody begging? Erica Banks was fighting somebody over a Nicki feature that she's not gonna get. Like, apparently people like her. Just because Cardi like her. Cardi B bad over a lyric she didn't understand, and that's where they beef started. Because she wasn't smart enough to understand it, because she don't write her own rap. Cardi B paid
Wait,
grown
wait, wait,
men
wait, wait.
to
Hold on,
attack
hold on,
women.
hold on,
But y'all
hold
got
on, hold
nothing to
on,
say
hold on.
about that.
Hold on, Elvin,
She
hold
didn't
on. I'm
stop
not trying to cut
people's
nobody off.
children.
Hold on 1 second. I'm not trying to cut you off. While he's talking, can we all go on mute?
I have a question to follow up when he's done.
Go ahead. I think you said you had a question for Elvin Too Feisty. I think that was you. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
he said that Megan doesn't like Nicki, and I would like to know when did that happen, because she's never said anything publicly negative about Nicki, from my
Girl, she
understanding.
been making subs to Nicki.
Okay, directly though, like subs is all assumption. I'm saying, like, what did she say? Like, I don't like Nicki. When did that happen?
She cut Nicki off right when WAP hit because Nicki wouldn't promote that song. When Meg didn't promote Hot Girl Summer, which went #7 on Billboard, Nicki did all the promotion. She begged Nicki to get on that song. Didn't give her any time to make her verse. It went #7. Nothing. No promotion. She did Nicki like she did Lil Kim. But then you ride Cardi B for WAP and promote that all over the place. And then when you're doing your concert and they do Hot Girl Summer, you don't even play Nicki part.
Yeah,
Like,
see, this what I'm saying. I feel like
Y'all
every
need to
example that's
go.
being given is like assumptions and not necessarily like it's clear that Nicki and Cardi don't like each other. That's like not anything that's assumed. It's like clear as day. But I feel like a lot of the tension, quote unquote tension between Meg and Nicki is really from the fans, and it started when WAP came out. But I don't recall Megan ever saying she doesn't like Nicki. She doesn't rock with Nicki. Even down to like she cut Nicki off. Like, do we know that for a fact, or do
No,
we assume that?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I
Nicki
come
just
in.
talked about it. Nicki just talked about this. Y'all need to go listen to what she said about it on Queen Radio. She talked about this whole thing.
Nicki also said that one of the girls was trying to do witchcraft on her.
well, that's what Azalea Banks said to her.
I I beg to differ. Oh, Meg, Cardi, why? Because when Hot Girl Summer came out, you know, together they was cool, and then they had this split. Nobody spoke on nothing. It was he throwing shots. Nobody knew where Meg stood. And then
Wait,
now,
Biggie, you breaking up, so we're not really hearing what you're
Yeah,
saying. You
yeah,
said every
yeah.
other
You're breaking
word.
up bad.
I don't know. That's probably somebody else that. Remember, you said if everybody muted. I don't think everybody muted.
My whole thing is,
Can y'all hear
I
me?
can I cannot like Cardi B.
Hold on. Let me
And
just get this
okay,
out real quick, Elvin.
Hold
Can
on, wait a minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Let's just do it like this. When one person is speaking, let's just all go on mute until you're ready to respond to what they say, because that'll probably eliminate all this technical stuff. So we're gonna all go on mute while Big E talking, but don't go
okay.
off of mute unless you have something to add to the
okay,
conversation.
can y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly?
You're
I
not.
can
Yes,
hear you
you're nice and
clearly.
clear.
Okay, so I would, like I was saying before, I beg to differ on the whole Cardi and Meg situation. That Meg just cut her off. I think Meg just don't want to be put in between the middle of their beef. I think that Meg wanted to be neutral in the situation. Cardi, I mean Nikki, she be feeling a little funny because she feel like the girls be using her, and it don't even be the case. I think that Nikki was throwing shots, and what sealed the deal really was when she did WAP. So I mean, I don't find it an issue with her doing music with both artists, and I feel like she shouldn't feel like Meg cut her off or did anything like that, because at the end of the day, Meg is an artist. She's trying to get her music out there. Like, why she have to feel like bound to one artist because two artists is beefing? Like that shouldn't concern her.
Okay, I'm gonna say this because I've always been confused by this whole Nicki and Megan situation. I never understood where this unspoken beef ever came from. I think everybody assumes, well, most people assume that it's because she did WAP. People assume that she used Megan for a used Nicki for a feature. People assume that Megan is mixy. They say she's fake. She does this. Now, I actually like Megan. Love Megan's music. So I don't really get into her personal life or listen to anything that people be saying about her dealings with Kelsey and shit like that, because I don't even know all of that. But I do know that a lot of Nicki fans don't like Megan, and I believe, and in my opinion, I also felt like it all started when WAP came out and it went #1 and stuff like that, and folks were saying that she was a turncoat. So my thing is, and people said that Nicki and Megan were friends and shit, and Meg turned on Nicki for Cardi. But in my mind, I just feel like this, just because, like, were they really friends, or were they just people in the industry that, they did a song together? People do songs with each other all the time, and sometimes some of these people don't even like each other like that, and they still do records with each other. Prime example, Monica and Brandy could not stand each other when they did The Boys Is Mine, and it became a big song. So it's like, were Megan and Nicki really friends, or were they getting to know each other? And with Megan being someone that was on the rise, and she was able to get a stamp by Nicki, and then she was able to get a stamp by Beyonce, and then get a stamp by Cardi B, like three people that's big in the industry. Do y'all really think that they were actually friends,
I don't.
or do you think that they were friends, and
Scotty, she answered.
Nicki felt disrespected by her by working with Cardi? Because once again, there was another situation with another female rapper by the name of Cash Doll, when Cash Doll was on a picture with Cardi, and after she was on the picture with Cardi, Nicki unfollowed Cash Doll. So it's like, if you fuck with Cardi, you can't fuck with her. That's the way it looks to me. I ain't saying that's what it is, but
That
that's
seems
how
to
it
be the
comes across.
pattern.
Because there's no way
Scotty,
her and Meg could be friends in that short period of time. They don't know each other. You get what I'm saying?
y'all did not listen to her explain it. Go listen to her interview, her statement that she made on Queen Radio, and she answered all these questions that y'all asking right
But
now.
I feel
But
like I, I
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I heard that Queen Radio interview, and I feel like this. If you're a grown woman, and if somebody incites you to go and get an abortion, you grown enough to sit there and say out your mouth, girl, I ain't going to get an abortion, I'm keeping my baby, I'm not drinking. I feel like that's not enough of an excuse to sit there and say that a person, you had to cut this person off because of XYZ. The real reason she cut Meg off was because Meg was working with Cardi. Anybody who works with Cardi is her enemy, and she made that very clear. She made that clear in her little
So you think
statement.
she lied about the receipts that she has about Meg talking
Yes, I
about
think
her?
she used that as an excuse about
No, I'm
Meg.
not asking. I'm saying, are you saying she lied? Because she specifically said that even before WAP came out, she saw receipts of Megan talking shit about her to other people. This was before WAP came out. She
So
said
I
if
that.
think
So are
so.
you saying she lied? She's
I
I,
lying?
think so.
I'm gonna speak,
Okay.
if I'm gonna speak on whether she lied or not, you got to show me the receipts, because I'm not just gonna go out and believe what somebody said because she just said it out. Now, if she said, okay, can you put that on mute? Yeah. So I'm not going to say like, okay, she said it or she didn't say it, but it sounds very skeptical to me, because when you talking about a choice of a person, if you have a choice that you can make as an adult, how can that affect what a person says? Like, for instance, if I say out my mouth, if I said in my mouth, girl, you don't need to have that baby, you could go get an abortion, you have the opportunity to say out your mouth, well, hey, I'm not getting an abortion, or hey, I'm not drinking that liquor. So my whole thing is, everything she was saying about her, talking about her, and she's seeing receipts about all of this and that, I don't believe it until you post the receipts. You're not gonna, if you ain't gonna put an ad on it, it ain't no point in talking about it. That's how I look at it. You calling somebody out, and we don't really know, we're just assuming based off of what she's saying. It's no real receipts. opposed to it being like the way it looks in the industry is like, okay, boom, she did a song with Nicki, and then she turned around and did a song with Cardi, and now her and Nicki don't talk. That's what we see. We don't see what goes on behind the scenes.
Can I come in?
Go ahead. I'm done. I,
Okay. I don't think they were friends, but her relationship with Nicki was about like Nicki's with Doja Cat. Meg was a Nicki fan. Cardi was a Nicki fan. A lot of these girls were Nicki fans, but because either A, she won't do a feature, or B, she don't trust a lot of these girls. So when she finally do give you a chance and then you do something, and I don't think Meg did anything besides not promoting that song. It's just around that time, the supposed hate train. Even though I'm a Nicki fan, I don't think there was a hate train. I just think it was you gonna pick your side, Nicki or Cardi, and Cardi was hotter at the time. You had Drake go over there, Lil Nas
your
X,
credit for saying that. I just got to give
and
you credit.
I'm a Nicki fan. I'm not a Bard. I'm not full crazy. So let's get that straight. I think you can not like these girls personally. Well, not personally, but just preference wise. I just think people should hold them to the same account. People get mad at Nicki for any and everything, but it's almost radio silent over Cardi paying men to beat up a woman. Cardi insulted a black woman's dead baby. These are facts. She's admitted to these things. Cardi got a man fired for basically writing something about her. I guess he's lucky he didn't get sued like Tasha K, which she brought that on herself. But it's like people would get mad at Nicki for saying anything, doing anything. Nicki can't even talk shit in her songs without people jumping down her throat. And if Nicki goes off on somebody, defends herself, people jump on her. Oh, you should be above it, this and that. Why is she the only one that can't talk shit, that can't defend herself, that can't go off? It's just weird to me. I want everybody to be on the same standards. These are the top girls: Nicki, Meg, Cardi, Doja Cat.
See, I don't think that Cardi, I don't think that is that people don't see what Cardi do. People see what Cardi do because Cardi is very authentic with letting people know who she is and what she's about. It's when you throw rocks and hide your hands like you just this innocent person. And that's the only thing I have a problem with Nicki with. Okay, if you're gonna be on your posting ish and talking your ish, put an at on it. Just say how you feel. Speak on it. Like you already saying what you saying. Just all you need to do is put a name on it, and
But
it's
just
clear.
because she didn't put an ad on it,
Well,
but
hey,
just because she
lovely.
didn't put an ad on it, don't mean that she lying.
Hey,
Just
lovely
because she didn't
ladies.
say a name, don't mean that she lying. Because she
I
said
don't
she
believe,
spoke
I
about
don't believe
different
nothing.
women and she didn't put a name on it. She spoke about all of them and didn't put a name on it, but we
But
knew who
I
she was talking about.
don't believe nothing unless it's directed. If it's not directed, it ain't respected. And that's what people gotta understand. There's an old saying called "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words are never hurt." And that's my problem that I have with Cardi B is that everything ain't warrant a response. When you see somebody trying to get under your skin and trying to piss you off and make you mad, you allow them to win by giving them the opportunity to get under your skin. That's my problem with Cardi B. My problem with Nicki is her narcissism, her the fact that she could sit there and throw rocks and hide her hands, and then she runs to her bars and use them to do her bidding. I mean, ma'am, you're 40 years old. You should have more
I
emotional
don't like that. I don't like that. I don't
reason.
like
The reason why I'm saying that she's only 40 years old is because she should have enough emotional intelligence to understand that none of this is warranted. My money, I'm making all of this money. I'm doing all of these things. I'm the queen. I let the world know I'm the queen, but I'm not emulating that type of behavior when I entertain stupid ish. So when I just spoke on both of them, I'm not being biased. I'm a Barb, and I'm speaking on both parties. Cardi B needs thick skin in this industry. She needs to be able to not respond to everybody. And if Nicki is the queen, she needs to act like the queen. Everything is not warrant a response. It's not.
Well,
She
hey, lovely. Hey, lovely ladies and gentlemen. I just want to say this really, really quick. I second what you're saying is that Big E. That's all I wanted to say. You kind of basically said everything I wanted to say. Nicki, I've been sitting back and observing. I'm old, so I'm more old school. But Nicki should be proud. She surpassed what I consider to be the blueprint. So this right here that she's going through, this shouldn't even be on her radar. Sis has already solidified herself. The stuff she's wallowing in, this shouldn't even be nothing to her. She should be making her money like she's been doing. She solidified herself. This is, to me, it's like she's wallowing in the mud. And
yeah,
like you said, Cardi, I can
Yeah,
expect
she's
that from the
punching
young
down,
lady.
and you should never do that.
She's wallowing in mud and muck. She shouldn't have to do all that. It's like she's downgrading herself
mm,
because she's literally, and I'm saying this because I love me some Kim, baby. That's the blueprint. She surpassed it. She took it to another level. So
mm.
I understand that she's upset. This shouldn't even be on her radar. She should be like Beyonce. That one
Right.
little line stuck out with me with Beyonce. Always stay gracious.
Right.
It
And
just
the
depend
thing
on your
I don't
just
like, that's
Okay.
the thing I don't like, because when people sit there and they argue and they fight like this, and they and that caliber, they make the music disgenuine, because every time I hear the music, it's like almost like you're talking about somebody, or you're throwing a jab at somebody. And this is not just with female rap. This is with all music. I remember when the 90s, you could just jam and you could just party to everything, and it's just not, you don't really have to worry too much about, something breaking out or something happening, or like, it's just like, it's not genuine no more. Music is not really music.
Big E, where are you from?
I'm from New York.
I thought so. You're from the home of hip hop.
Right.
Have
Exactly.
you forgotten how hip hop is it began, and it's still supposed to be competitive?
So this is the
Yeah,
thing people understand. Hip hop in mainstream is something completely different from hip hop in the street. When it was competitive, it was battle rap. When you had everybody loved to bring up the Queen Latifahs and the Salt and Peppers, but there was other girls that was out there doing their thing and really being pioneers of the hip hop game. This is what people don't understand, and it really wasn't like that. Besides, the Roxanne Shantae, the real Roxanne, and all of them people, it was battle rap. That's not, this mainstream industry is really like, it's just music. This is what it was about. It's about music, knowledge, power, and all of that. But the kids from the street who had nothing to do, and they got together and they've done something to keep themselves out of negativity. This was never something that was supposed to be a billionaire industry. This was something that was supposed to be just natural. People just getting together and just vibing. That's how music is to me, where I'm from. I don't know where everybody get this thing. It's supposed to be competitive. It didn't start off like that. It
Okay,
started.
Big E, let me ask you a question.
Well,
Let me ask about Garcelle. Now, what did she do to Nikki that Nikki had to go off on her? Was the woman doing her job, or she
Garcelle,
personally took off on Nikki?
what Garcelle did was, Garcelle gave Jennifer Ho, I guess the alleged victim of Kenneth Petty, a platform on
But
the.
let me ask you, does she own the reel, or the producers put that together and Garcelle went and made her bag?
I felt like it was misplaced. I felt like it was definitely misplaced anger because the guests are scheduled by the producers. Lonnie Love and Garcelle were just doing their jobs. That was
Yeah,
it. They were doing their jobs.
Okay, so
I
my
agree with that.
next thing is if you're a star, publicity, I'm going to tear it up, but
Publicity.
yeah, okay, that's part that comes with it, whether it's good or bad. You gotta have that thick skin to take
Right.
it.
Right.
So why, or I mean, this is a choice you made. You knew the man's history before you married him.
Absolutely.
So you knew that was going to come. That was not ever going to be behind the curtains. Nobody was never going to speak of it.
Right.
I want to
So,
jump in here. I think a
and I
lot
do,
of
I understand protecting your family, but at the same thing is to be ready for it. That's my only thing I have against Nikki is that there. And now she's like, to me, almost a
If I,
Madonna. You
I
forgot where you came from. You from the hood, girl.
yeah, but I feel like at the end of the day, it don't matter where you from. I'm not if I'm a queen, I'm not getting off my throne to address no peasant.
Yeah, and I just
this is my thing about it though. The fact that we can argue who's a queen and who's a peasant, and this
Not
is no disrespect, no
arguing.
shit.
We
No,
not
like listen, let me just finish my point. I'm not like trying to come for you or anything like that. I'm saying, I think in her mind, I think it's all pride and ego. Like, okay, we talked about Megan, right? And then I would also like to just pivot because I feel like we kind of negating this whole Akbar V in this conversation we're having. A lot of the discourse and the shots that she's thrown, this is where a lot of this stems from.
shot too
When
thrown.
these girls do interviews and they ask these girls who are their influences, she gets mad when they don't say her name.
Who?
And I'm referring to Nicki.
Oh,
And I
okay.
know for sure, because I've had several conversations about this, there was a level of anger towards Megan a couple years ago when Megan was asked who's her biggest influences, and she said her mom and Pimp C. And Nicki started taking subliminals and saying, "Oh, these girls are scared to say my name. It's like a Nicki hate train. These girls are scared to say my name when they ask who's their biggest influence." And I'm like, well, she's from the South. She's from Texas. So, and she sounds like a Southern rapper. You're totally like New York Northern rapper, like Northern style. It would
Right.
make sense that her biggest influence would be her mother, being that her mother was a rapper,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yes.
that another Southern rapper would be a bigger, like the biggest influence in when she's thinking of bars and when she's writing lyrics and stuff. But I'm sure, like, I'm sure everybody has a ton of influences, but they asked her a specific question and she answered it. That shouldn't feel like a slight to you. That's why I said I think it's a lot of pride
Right.
and ego when it
Right.
comes to place. And I honestly think deep down, she knows how she entered this industry,
Mm-hmm.
and how she slighted Kim in her quest to be who she is now. And I think she is very paranoid that someone is going to come along and give her the same treatment that she gave her pioneers. She came into this game very disrespectful, and not just necessarily like,
Mm-hmm.
because
She
Scotty,
didn't.
you
She
kind of remember this, Scotty, but we was going back and forth about this because a lot of people gave Kim all this heat when
They
Kim said,
did.
Kim was like, no, I helped this girl. I was working with her. I helped develop her into an artist. So if you're taking disses at me and your music, I'm taking that personal because I assisted you in entering this industry. You can't then diss me and then say I'm also your biggest influence.
So yeah, that's the thing I want to piggyback to. So New York really didn't like her because of that. Because it all started with me. Reason why I just really lost the interest in her was the infamous pose, the Little Kim pose. And it was an interview she did when she said, I have what it takes to fill Little Kim's shoes. And I mean, like, I don't want you to have what it takes to fill Little Kim's shoes. I want you to be Nicki Minaj, the artist. And I felt some type of way about that because I felt like Kim was still our queen, and that was disrespectful. And then she was doing these underground beats with Fendi, um, where she was doing these Little Kim beats and Junior Mafia beats, and she was rapping and on them. So it was like a little hope there that she did do something with Little Kim. And when we seen that she was throwing shots and I'm
Shot.
coming crown Kim, that's the word, and she was coming at
Yep.
Remy talking about tell the bitch, excuse my language, tell the B with the crown to run it like Chris Brown. Like I remember
Mm-hmm.
all the lyrics where
Yep.
she was throwing shot after shot after shot. And it's crazy because now tables is turning because everybody called Kim bitter. And the thing was, Kim was never bitter.
Thank
Kim
you.
was just trying to explain, like, listen, she stole my style.
Mm.
She did all of this. And I'm like, hey, we could do a song together. We could rock together. And then you got these men here like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
this is my bag. I'm not going to let you F up my bag. If she wants to be the only chick in the game, we gonna let her be the only chick in the game. And
Mm-hmm.
if it was vice versa, Kim said it. She said, "Girl, we women, you should have been like, yo, girl, I don't know what they on, but we should be rocking together. We should be
Yep.
doing our thing together." But it didn't happen like that. She wanted to be the only girl in the spotlight. So
Yeah.
Kim, she kept throwing shots at Kim. She kept copying Kim aesthetics, how she looked, how she dressed,
Yep.
down to her wigs, and she
Mm-hmm.
kept disrespecting Kim in
Facts.
interviews. And then, sure enough, Kim came out with Black Friday. They called Kim bitter. They dragged Kim for Black Friday.
Yep.
So
Hi,
my whole
everybody.
But
thing,
even before that,
Hi,
Big
everyone.
E, they had her. They had did a song together,
It was called
yes,
and
Grinding
that's
Making
what I'm
Money.
telling you. They did a
and
song together, and
they
he
took
scraped
him
the
off
song.
of it.
Yep. It
Yeah,
was called Hi, everybody. It was called Grinding Making Money.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
Um,
scrapped the record because that's like me. If I'm a big label, if I'm trying to get my label off the ground, because remember, Young Money wasn't really nothing without Drake,
Mm-hmm.
Nicki, and all of them. But if I'm trying to get my label off the ground, and she already came in this industry dressed like me, looking like Kim,
Mm-hmm.
dressed like Kim, and all of this. How is that going to even coexist? I need my bag out of this girl.
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Good evening, everybody.
Hey.
Um, I really thought that I'm I'm a Lil Kim fan. Like I like all the girls, but I just turned 40 on Father's Day, so my era was Little Kim, and I just feel like Little Kim is like one of the most disrespected legends in the game. It's
Mhm.
like it's crazy. Like I honestly thought that Nicki, when she won her Vanguard Award, now I'm sitting back,
Oh God, that was the most.
everybody else was like, finally, when she gives her acceptance speech, she gonna
She gonna mention
finally
Lil
get his
Kim.
right, get his woman her flowers. And unfortunately, that did not happen. So it's like,
yeah.
I mean, I'm
But
from
what about the Joe
Is
Biden
it?
and the
I was just gonna say, is
but
it okay if I just jump in here really fast, Biggie,
go
once you've
ahead.
done with your sentence?
no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just gonna say, Biggie, I've been listening on the other side, Biggie. I agree with everything that you've been saying. Hi, Scotty, I love you. How are you doing?
Praise
Um,
Thank you. How you doing?
I'm doing okay. But I just wanted to say I agree with everything that Big E is saying in regards to both Nicki and Cardi. Like you said before, I think that where Cardi is, Cardi just needs to really get a thicker skin. Like everybody's gonna come at you because you're at a certain point, like in your career. So that's just always gonna happen. I understand that Cardi's still hood and it's gonna take her some time, but she gotta kind of get through it. And then when it comes to Nicki, just like somebody said earlier, I feel the exact same way. She's in such a place of her career where she shouldn't even be entertaining none of this. Like someone said, the way that Rihanna and Beyonce and how they fashion themselves, as everyone know, even Rihanna claps back every now and again though. She doesn't make it something that she's sitting online doing all day. She
Yeah.
might clap back at something real fast, everybody laughs at her for the day, and then she moves on with her life. So I don't think there's anything wrong with her clapping back here and there. The only thing that I can say that I don't agree with that I've seen like the past couple of days is her her pretty much sicking her fans on people. So, for example,
Mm-hmm.
Kimberly Foster having pretty much getting people to dox her. What happened today with Justin J, aka the King of Reeds, with her pretty much retweeting nasty stuff about people talking about his HIV status. That's the type of stuff that I feel like is going to bring her legacy down because that's not becoming of you. Like you said, if you are a queen, you need to be sitting on your throne and acting as such, not sitting with the peasants below and telling them, go get this person. Because to be quite honest, if she keeps going this way, she's going to set herself up for a lawsuit. Like, she needs to really bring it down a couple notches, the same way that they can be like, oh, Donald Trump incited. Donald Trump never said to his followers, yes, go to the Capitol and fuck stuff up. Excuse my language, Scotty. But that is what he was implying. And that's kind of what Nicki does with some of her fans. You might not necessarily say, hey, go get that person, even though sometimes she does. But you heavily implying to go and get someone is constant. That is a problem. And I love Nicki. I've loved Nicki since way before. And it's just very sad to see her tarnish her legacy the way that she has, because she's a great artist, a great rapper. So just to see her sink this low and to come on a playground with everybody else, it's very much so maddening. It's just like, girl, sit in your throne and be the queen that you are. You should be regarded like everybody else who's been in the industry the same amount of time that you have. And the fact that you are not, it's based on the way that you act and you carry yourself. And back to what the person was asking about Garcelle, I also feel like she shouldn't have taken that anyway, because if anybody watches The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, they just did a episode where Garcelle had to talk about Erica. Erica Jane is on the show with her as well. And one of the topics on her show was to talk about the lawsuit. And that was something that, even though she's on a cast with someone, she still had to talk about. So if someone that she's on the actual cast with is not excluded to be talked about, why do you think that you're excluded when you're a known celebrity? But that's
And
all I
you know
had to say
what?
about that.
I like how you said that, civil law, because can everybody hear me?
Yeah, you
Yep.
can.
I'm glad you said that,
Yeah.
because I'm gonna be honest. Thank you, Scotty, for inviting me to your platform. I really appreciate it.
No problem. I just want to hear everything from, not to cut you off because I'm gonna let you talk after this, but
Okay.
I just wanted to hear everybody's opinion from every standpoint, even from, because I don't know where Elvin went, but he's like, I know he's a barb, I believe, and I was wanting to hear what he had to say too. Like, I always get a floor to everyone, and I want to hear everybody's opinion. So just to
Side
let
note,
you people.
guys, we still have not discussed Akbar knee.
Yeah, we ain't even discussed Akbar yet, but we gonna get into it. But in a sec, but I'm just letting y'all know, anybody that's watching or listening, this is not like no Nikki bash type thing. I just the people that's up here just giving their opinions on Nikki. But I mean, if you are like a Barb, you are welcome to come up and say what you got to say too. I'm willing to hear everybody's point of view. Go ahead, Mr. Hobson.
I just feel like Nikki is a very insecure woman. Prime example, when I first logged into this live, I heard someone mention her husband, the Kenneth Petty situation. Like, to what I researched and to my knowledge, the only reason he became a topic is because, if I'm not mistaken, I guess when they moved or relocated to wherever they're at when they got married,
Correct.
he didn't register. So I'm pretty
He
sure
got
that,
caught driving with no license.
then
And he
thank
pulled
you.
over.
And then everything unfolded. So then someone else mentioned, well, I think Darnett said, well, this is the man that you chose to marry. So I'm thinking that with the Jennifer Huff situation, like they tried to pretty much shut her down, like, because Nosy Ho Live gave her a platform to speak her truth. Well, my thing is, I didn't see anything wrong with that. And from that, it parlayed to Jennifer Huff going on the real. Now, in regards to the Garcelle situation, at the end of the day, yes, we're on the same show, but sweetheart, this is my job. I work for the real. I'm a host of the real. I don't hire the talent. I don't book the talent. I'm just reporting on the things for my job. So I don't even understand why she went left with Garcelle. I mean, that was way out of left field. Like, okay, Garcelle is not the head of the network. She does not cast the staff. Then she went for Lonnie Love as well. So
Yeah.
I just see an insecure woman, because I feel as though,
But she left Adrian alone, though.
right,
Notice
right,
that she left
and
Adrian
Jeannie
alone,
Mai,
but she went after the two black women. Go ahead,
and
though.
Jeannie Mai, which is weird, but I just feel like,
That's my problem about that too, is because people keep playing this black card when it comes down to protect black women when it comes to other races. But what about when black women disrespect other black women? As a black community, as black women in itself, we got to learn how to treat each other with respect. You can't call somebody else out, and you doing the same thing that this person is doing. Cause let's get it straight. A lot of us women do call each other the B word. We do call each other the hoe word and say all of this negative stuff about each other. But when other races feel comfortable to do the same thing, it's
Mhm.
a problem.
Yeah.
No, it should be even all across the spectrum.
Amen. And I just feel like, okay, I feel like she's trying to like rewrite history. Like she's trying to be a history revisionist. Like, sweetheart, your husband did what he did. He was convicted. He went to prison. You can't rewrite history. So my thing is, I feel there's some insecurities on her behalf on his past. Because my thing is, you're a celebrity, sweetheart. And at the end of the day, Darnett is correct. This is the man you not only chose to marry, but you chose to have a child with. So his past was his past before y'all did all that. So, sweetheart, you have to come to terms with that. Because my thing is, as long as it's public information, as far as I'm concerned, it's free game. People are going to talk about it. You are a celebrity. You are who you are. So I
Right.
don't like the fact when celebrities feel like, okay, y'all can dish shit, but when somebody want to throw it back, oh my God, why are they doing this? Like the situation with Nosy Ho, I saw that live, and
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Elvin, I see you trying to come back. Your device is not connected, so go out and try again. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
oh, I feel like was Nosy Ho wrong? It's like 50-50 with me. Okay. At the end of the day, if you got to beef with me, you got to beef with me. I don't like people to slide off tangent and start talking about other things that's not related to our situation. So, in terms of her saying the things that she said about Papa Bear, 100% wrong. Period. I like Nosy Ho, but she was wrong for that. Like, your issue is with Nicki Minaj. So, my thing is stay a course. I love her. Like, children, people's family members, and things of that nature are off limits. Period. Like if you got smoke with me, have smoke with me. Don't go talking about my mama, my job, or things you think you may know, because that's not cool. But in terms of the cocaine allegations, like, sweetheart, you said it on a live. Well, let's go back to the live before she said, if you want to know what I do, listen to my music. Let's talk about a live. I believe it was last year where she was at home, obviously, and I caught a glimpse of it, but people started retweeting the live and I guess in that nature. And it did show her, sniffing a substance. Not a substance, but she later came back and was like, oh my God, it was my allergies, or the cleaning lady was here cleaning with a lot of
Oh, look,
like,
I gotta interject with that one. The reason why she came back and explained to herself was because Azalea Banks said it's giving coke. So a lot of people don't know where
oh,
that came from, but that came from Azalea Banks.
Yeah, and then it started
oh,
trending on Twitter.
And then it
oh,
started trending. Yeah, so she went and she commented on Azalea Banks. That's why she made that song. I don't do coke, little mama. I don't even do Pepsi. She was
oh.
talking to Azalea.
Nosy now. I love you, nosy, but
Yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
know that.
because I never thought that she did coke. I just thought it was like pills or something like that.
But
Yeah,
she
that's what I thought
did
too. Cause yeah, like
mixtapes.
pills and
The other
potion.
thing too is
She did
that she had been on Queen Radio like all day Sunday, and then she was on Twitter all day that Monday and Tuesday, and it seemed like she didn't have any breaks. So people were saying like, why are you like not taking, like, you can tell when somebody's going to bed or something. She had been on there for like multiple hours straight with no break, going on and on. So people was like, she must be high. It was like a bunch of speculation, and then that's when Azalea said it's giving coke. She
Oh,
was on Twitter. She was on Twitter for like 3 days straight, just attacking people,
oh
going
my.
back and forth with
no, Azalea said
Cardi
that way
Gang. She was
before. You got
doxing people. She was doing a lot them 3 days.
Yeah, but Azalea said that way before. So the interview that I think what's your name Hobson was talking about, after she did that Instagram live, that's when Azalea Banks was talking about the coke. Azalea Banks was the very first one who said something about it. Then
Okay.
she got back online because it went viral on Twitter. And then she said, I don't do coke. And she kept trying to explain herself. Now, she has a song that says, Kokia, I'm in Tokyo with the Kokio. I'm numb now. I can't come down. That's the lyrics.
I don't know if y'all saw Nosy Ho laugh, but she has a really good attorney. I think his name is Richard Samini.
Yep.
Apparently, he typically represents the artist, but I guess when this all went viral, he was just outraged. Like, okay, several outlets have reported that you allegedly do coke, and you did do a live where you said, "If you want to know what I do, listen to my music." And then Big E just said about the one song where you recited the lyric. He made it flat out. He said it flat out. Like he was. A matter of fact, he was on Armand Wiggins. He was on. He did a live with Armand Wiggins, and he asked him like, "Will you be submitting this into discovery and evidence? These videos?" He said, "Yeah, I will." I mean, so hopefully this pans out good for. I'm gonna always go for the underdog. I'm sorry because Nosy Ho is aware, just like her attorney. She going against a machine. Regardless
Yeah.
of the situation she's a machine. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna always root for the underdog. And to me, this is like David and Goliath situation. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So my best goes out to Nosy Ho. I hope.
Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, you guys. Darnett, I put you on mute because you were echoing. That was you that I was hearing. That's why I put you on mute. However, after this, I'm gonna let Elvin speak or whatnot. But this I'm gonna respond to female rap elite. This is someone that I respect and I'm really cool with. He's another YouTuber that covers a lot of female rap topics, including stuff like this. So I don't know if I don't know if you're talking about me or you're just talking about the people that's on the panel, but
Isn't Percocet still a drug, Scotty? Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't that still a drug? I mean,
listen,
I don't do drugs. I don't know.
I don't hate Nicki. And I may not care that much. I may not care that much for her like that, but I don't hate Nicki. And even up here, I haven't said anything detrimental about her. So everybody is, like I said, everybody is. Oh, I'm open for everybody to come up and speak their piece. Elvin is up here and he's a Nicki stan, and I'm about to let him speak after I'm done talking. But I literally open up the doors for everybody to come up. So it is what it is. I'm not even speaking my opinion. I'm letting everybody give theirs. So Elvin, you can speak now.
Okay, I'm sorry I had to leave the first time. I'm at work dodging my boss.
Oh, okay.
But
don't get in no trouble. These people rich.
Right.
About Kenneth Petty, I got nothing to say about that. She shouldn't have married that man. That's on her. She knew what was going in. That's on her. And you really shouldn't be defending him to begin with. I want to go all the way back to about Nicki sicking her fans on people. Y'all got to understand, Barbs are crazy. They don't need Nicki to sick them on anybody. They will do it off the snap of a finger just like that.
Yep, just like the Beehive.
And they are not the only fans to do it. The Beehive is just as bad, but nobody ever calls them out. Remember when Jay-Z was at that basketball game and the owner's wife sat next to him and they gave that lady all kinds of BS, not knowing who she was?
Yeah.
Called her a clout chaser? And
No, I'm sorry, go ahead.
And it's just like these other fan bases do almost the same stuff that the Barbs do, and I'm not a Barb. I don't go that far. I'm not a Barb, but
not a Barb.
Well, I will say, let me, if it's okay if I respond to that. So the thing about that is, you're right. Nobody can control what anybody does. But if we use that particular situation about Beyonce that you're talking about, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying that Nicki can control the Barbs. What I'm saying is that it's not good to feed the fire. So if somebody is already coming at Kimberly Foster or already coming at the King of Reeds, there's no point of her. Like, for instance, today when it came to the King of Reeds, somebody put up a video that he said of her. She reposted it and then said, "Oh, give him his last shins now." Now, what you just said is true. The Barbs was probably going to eat him up regardless. So you don't need somebody to stoke that fire. So when you use, for example, the Beyonce incident, to me, that's a perfect incident because, yes, the Beehive was dragging the hell out of that lady. And do you want to know what happened? Miss Yvette, Beyonce's publicist, put something out from Beyonce saying, y'all need to cut it out. Now, whether or not people did it or not, that's up to the Beehive. But she did make a public stance and say, hey, look, Y'all all coming for her. That's not what happened. It's not the situation. So again, no, she can't control the Barbs, obviously, but I just feel like it's not okay to stoke that fire. That's all that I was saying. But
Yeah.
you're right. People are gonna do what they want to do
And see,
regardless of the
When
situation.
she was on that rant too on Twitter, she said something. She's had a tweet like, "Oh, I give y'all the green light now. Go ahead."
What does
And
that
that was
mean?
one of the tweets that she sent out. And then the Barbs just started dragging Cardi B and every
See,
female artist there was.
they're
She
taking
does
this too
that.
far.
She incites the violence.
and see,
It's going too
this is
far.
this is recent. She didn't used to do that. She would just basically ignore it, sit back, and laugh at the situation, and not say nothing afterwards.
And that's how you should handle it. Like she's a whole boss pop icon person. That's how you handle that. You sit in the back and you let everybody run their mouth and you just sit back like, all right, that's fine. I'm over here with Papa Bear and my ain't shit husband. That's how you rock with it.
But when you
This is the thing,
instigating
though.
it, it's not cool.
When it comes to her relationship with her fans, this is not the first time. This is not the second time. It's not the third time she's been called out or
Mhm.
held to the fire for how she engaged with her fans.
Yep.
When she was tweeting about her cousin catching not catching COVID, taking the COVID vaccine, and how he had this bad reaction to it. She was tweeting to her fans. She was called out for how irresponsible that was for this alleged cousin having alleged bad reaction to a COVID vaccine. And even the White House had to release a statement. They was like, you have too many followers for you to tweet something so irresponsibly
Mhm.
that's not rooted in
It was very
facts
reckless.
and in
Okay.
science. It's
Oops.
not even just in terms of like rap beefs. She uses her platform very irresponsibly, and she's been called out by the media about that before.
Okay, so let me say this because I don't want to make it seem like we all just, dumping on Nikki because this is another thing that I also want to address too because, we were talking about Cardi and Akbar earlier and we were talking about Nikki. And I said this before I open up the lines. Is it fair to say that two truths can coexist at the same time? And what I mean by that is, does Nikki sometimes antagonizes the situation and sicks her fans on people? She absolutely does sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. But does she really need to do it? They're gonna do it any damn way, right? So she don't have to sick them on anybody. They're gonna do it anyway. But we go in on Nikki for getting on Twitter and going in on people talking shit, arguing with folks all damn day. But then, I also look on the other side of things and I say both her and Cardi do the same damn thing. So it's like, it'd be crazy to me when I see both fan bases talk
Right.
shit about the other
Yeah.
fan base and what they do. It's kind of like when I see Barb's talk about the Barty gang and they be like, the Barty, every time Nikki say something, the Barty gang got something to say and blah, 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 blah. And it's also funny when I see the Barty gang talk about the Barbs and say, every time Cardi posts something, the Barbs got something to say. All of y'all doing it. So it's like you can't really just go in on, Barbs get the bad name, and I guess they get the bad name because they go a little bit further sometimes with the number leaks and shit like that. So I think that's why they really get it. But in all reality, they all do it. Like they all do the bullshit that they don't need to be doing for the sake of being a fan of somebody. Because I'm a stand for Mary, I'm a stand for K
Mhm.
Michelle, but you ain't gonna see me
Okay.
attacking everybody that say something about them. I'm not gonna be going down everybody. I'm not gonna
Right.
be typing in their names on social media trying to find what y'all saying about them. I don't give a damn. Long as I buy my concert tickets and when they music hit iTunes and I pay for it every time it comes out, I don't give a fuck. I show my support by buying their shit and going to their shows. I don't have to be on here arguing with no damn body. I really think that
Right. And that's exactly what I do as a Navy member. I
yeah,
support her. I
yeah. So
support her by buying her products.
right. So it's more to it than that. So it's like for me, it's like it's really beyond the whole Barb's and the Barty gang thing. It's really stand culture itself. Because
Yes.
it's like stand culture is terrible in
Yes.
all avenues. Even in reality TV, stand culture is a mess. Have you ever been on Housewives Twitter? It's a fucking mess.
Yeah, that shit
Hot
is
mess.
dangerous.
So I I agree with you on that one because I'm not gonna lie, like I be on a lot of stand pages and I do speak about, Cardi and things like that, but I feel the same way you feel, and I brought that out today and literally got dragged by a whole bunch of barbs because I said like it's getting to the point where y'all fans is getting a little taking it a little too far.
Yes, they're fanatics.
Right, and then the problem also is that Cardi, she can't be feeding into it, and Nicki can't be feeding into it. They gotta understand that they at a level of success where they don't need to respond to every little
Mhm.
thing. And the other problem is a lot of these entertainers is easy access to a lot of these entertainers. It lowers their value as star because now
Yeah.
you got social media, you got all of this stuff. Before you didn't have that. Remember, you had the
But see,
dream of
that's the whole thing. See,
type of. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I don't know who
that's
that
the whole
I
was.
don't,
thing.
I
Like
don't get it. Like,
that was me. I'm a independent artist myself. So looking at the music industry and the fandoms, the way the music industry has transformed over the years because of the internet. These artists now cannot survive without a
mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
without a
They
rabid
need
fan
those
base.
links. But
These
these fan bases are
fan bases,
reckless.
like the Beehive and the Barb's and the Barty Gang, yeah, and that's it's the key to engagement for an artist because when these fan bases go up and they start doing all this activity on the internet,
Yeah.
that pushes the artist up the algorithm. It pushes them up and up and up to where they're going to be getting well, we don't call it spins anymore, um more streams, more downloads, or whatever is going on. So they have to keep these fan bases agitated in order for them to make money. They
It's
have to.
sad because it's like,
And when music become non-genuine, it don't become music. It becomes drama.
mm-hmm. I just don't get it. It's like,
But
I
it's
want
a
to speak
part of
on
the
this. I
marketing
think honestly, there's a lot. I don't really like when people say that, and
though.
no disrespect. There are so many artists that are really out here making really good music, and they may not have as big of a fan base or the level of support that a big label like a Cardi or a Nicki has. But there's some women out here in rap music doing amazing things, and they deserve just as many streams as everybody else gets. There's some R&B artists. I hate when people say R&B is dead. There are some talented, amazing, and if y'all don't believe me, go check out the Terrell show
Yeah,
on
like
YouTube.
me.
It's some
Absolutely.
amazing artists
yep.
out here doing
Absolutely.
great things. So I mean, if you're really serious about it and you want genuine music and you want talented people, like just stop focusing on these few people we're referring to and actually give some new people a chance.
But that's the thing. They put that type of stuff in your face. Is the marketing where they put it in your face. They put it in the algorithms. They put it. That's the same reason why Akbar and Cardi B got into it because the neighborhood talk post and that being unreal things of that they put that stuff in your face
Well,
and
yeah,
like
they do, but and I'm sorry to cut you off, but like to me,
of
the
course.
algorithm is no different than payola back in the day. The same way you have these algorithms that's intending to push certain artists in your face, like you're saying, payola people, record labels were paying for their artists' music to get played on the radio. So, like, yeah, we go as far back to the '60s. Was Diana Ross and the Supremes getting a shine? Absolutely, but whether it's still like the LaBelles and the Pointer Sisters, those are artists that were doing really great things. They were winning Grammys. They were making great music as well. And people were giving everybody a chance. Like, I get what you're saying, but we honestly, it really does fall on us. And the
It does.
responsibility for that falls on us because just because something is in your face does not mean you have to listen to it.
But I also
And
want
Right.
to. I think that also applies to not just the music. I think I can also apply it to what I do on YouTube.
Mhm.
There are many of us that have great content and we do talk about things relatable and we are unbiased when we speak about certain things, like for example like myself or Jamie or people like us who probably got maybe 20 to 30 something thousand subscribers or something like that, and we're considered smaller platforms, which is fine. I've been a smaller platform for most of my time, but yeah, and T, I'll never forget T. But sometimes people, our channels can sometimes be overlooked because
Ignorant cell.
thank you. You said it before I could. Like, people rather watch a bunch of people like get on there, be fake for a camera, or do things that they're not really normally doing, or just being a certain way just so they can get, clicks and views. I never sacrifice myself for no clicks or views. I'm always gonna do what's working for me, and it's obviously working for me. It may be moving at a different pace than other people, but it's working. So it goes right back to that. A lot of the times drama sells, and even with this industry, imagery sells more than anything, because it's like you said, it's a lot of female artists, and they don't have to be female rappers. It could be male singers, female singers that have just as much, have probably more talent than some of the people that's already out there, but they don't really get the same recognition for whatever reason. For example, I personally feel like a lot of these female singers that's out right now really don't have a voice. They all sound the same. They all got thin ass voices. Where I grew up at a time I grew up in the 90s, because I was born in
and they look
89.
the same.
The same
We call them
thing.
bras, racially ambiguous whisper singers.
Mhm.
Why
Can I
do they
piggyback on
all
what you're
look
saying,
the
Scotty?
same?
Can I piggyback on what you're saying? And
Mhm.
I still really do what, like, I promise y'all we are going to discuss Akbar knee before Scotty parts ways with us. But in terms of what you're saying about who gets the attention, I just went to the Lizzo concert this past Friday. It was the first stop on her new tour, and it was in Sunrise, Florida, which is in South Florida if you don't know. But Santana opened, which I expected him to be there because this is his area. And then Lotto also opened for her as well. And I'm saying the only time people discuss Lizzo is when somebody has something negative to say about her body and her size. And she is an amazing performer. I like her music anyways, but I wanted to see her perform live after watching her Amazon Prime show. She's an amazing performer.
Yeah.
I mean, up there giving full choreography, singing full voice, and playing the flute in between like songs, like no stopping to take a break or anything. She was really just going off on stage for like 2 hours straight. Even Lotto, and keep in mind, like, I'm 33, so Lotto's music is not necessarily geared towards my age group anymore. Like, I kind of aged out of the target age group for these artists, but I remember watching Lotto on the Rap Game and seeing how far she's come from when she was on there with Jermaine Dupri to now. She gave an amazing show, an amazing set. And I was just really happy for her because it was obvious that she had been working really hard for the past few years to get to this point. And this is her first time opening and performing bigger venues on a tour like this. So she was just really appreciative for the opportunity. And I'm saying, we sitting here going back and forth about Akbar V, when it's actually people out here who's really working hard, really doing great things. Same thing with Santana. Santana gave a quick 20-minute set, and I mean, they were so awesome. Him and his dancers were so awesome for it to be a really small set for him. He squeezed all the juice out of that lemon. He played no games when he went on stage. Like, we don't discuss those things. It's us. Like, don't get me wrong, these artists play into it as well, but it's us too. Because again, who's putting up videos talking, no shade, Scotty, but who's putting up videos talking about these artists when they're doing great things, or when they have new music that comes out that sounds really good, but as soon as they get into some mess, we be right here on the live talking all night about all the drama that they cause, and we don't talk
Cause
about
let's be
the positive
real.
stuff.
Cause let's be real.
Who say if people
We do it too.
Yeah, I was just about to say, let's be real. Because when I would try to talk about the new music that would come out, and I would do, like, there was a time where people were asking me to do more music reviews, whether there's new music or old music, and I tried to dip into that. Child, nobody watching that shit. So I stopped doing it. And then when me and my cousin started doing the what is it, the influence show, it did all right, but wasn't nobody watching that shit. So it's just like when you try, so it's like when they get into drama like this, of course we got to jump on it because that's when everybody gonna tune in. It's unfortunate, but that's when they gonna tune in.
Right, and I'm
That's
not
what
mad
sells.
because at the end of the day, you guys are creating content. But again, as consumers, and that's why I always like I said, not coming for you, Biggie. Like no disrespect intended. I always just try to I challenge everybody the same way I challenge myself. Instead of me complaining about music being boring and everybody sounding the same, let me listen to a new artist that I've never listened to before. Have you guys heard Jade Nova? Have you guys heard Ari Lennox's new album?
I think.
Let's
Hold on.
push ourselves.
Hold on. I think you misunderstood me. When I was talking about music, I was simply saying that it's a lot of drama. So when you get all of this drama that's going on, it overshadows the artist's music.
It
I don't
does.
hear how you beefing with this person or that person. I'm a person who wants to be entertained by the music. So what happens is, as a fan, you don't get sucked into the music, you get sucked into the drama. And then it becomes a point in time where that's draining. I can't tell anybody on this panel who to listen to and who not to listen to, because I'm pretty sure there's a lot of great artists out there to put on. But my preference personally is my preference, and I say what I say with confidence because I feel like these artists are great artists and they could be even more great when they dilute the drama. So I kind of get what you're saying with it about low independent artists, because I listen to all types of music. I just feel like at the end of the day, I don't want to hear all of this. I want you, like, it's like when you go to the, no disrespect to Nick Kaepernick, when they go to the football games, they don't want to see him kneel. They want to see the people. I got the concept, but they want to see the people play football. That's how I feel. I don't want to see y'all fighting and beefing over stupidness. I don't care about the stats, because when hip hop existed, there was no stats. There was none of that. There was just genuine
Listen,
music. Now
I'm not gonna lie. Back when
I'm talking about
I heard
beginning of hip hop. I'm talking about the beginning of hip hop. When hip hop started in the block parties, when hip hop started in the park, there was none of this accolades. You didn't get accolades.
yeah,
People didn't
I'm not gonna lie. I could not wait
people
to hear Ether. When I knew
people
that Ether was coming out, I could not
I'm
wait.
talking about way before Ether. I'm talking about Scott LaRock. I'm talking about KRS-One.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
talking
them
about
too.
the
The Bridge
Now,
is
now,
Over
hip hop.
is
Biggie. Now you know
The
back in
Bridge
the
is
day,
Over
KRS
is
One and
one of
them was
my
doing
favorite
different.
Yeah, so
songs.
I'm
And
talking
you know
about
it
that
was a diss song.
in hip hop.
Look,
It
The Bridge
no,
is Over was a diss song, ma'am.
They
The
were
Bridge
doing
is
diss
I'm
tracks
Over
not
back
was
wait,
a
then.
diss song.
wait a minute. I'm not talking about that. You're not listening to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is hip hop wasn't founded on accolades. So I could care less about your accolades. Do you have talent? Can you spit? Can you sit there and rock the party and make everybody happy and dance and do that? Let's get back to the music and not the drama. If the drama is overshadowing the music, then it's bad marketing. Of course, you're gonna have a little entertainment and a little drama here and there, but it's becoming too much in hip hop, where people are actually dying. You got this drill music where people was in the street getting killed. Like, this becoming bigger than hip hop. You understand? In the beginning, there was none of that, because it was a time where people were just doing it because it was fun. Then it was nobody to believe in hip hop. Nobody believed in hip hop. Now is a billion-dollar industry, and everybody wants to be a part of it all over the world. And all everybody cares about is a damn Grammy. Please, I want to hear the music. I want to dance.
Well, so let's get into
Well,
Akbar
I
before
agree
we
with
go.
DJ Academics. I want people to
Oh
pick up
God,
their
no.
pens and write.
Oh God,
Not DJ Academics.
Yes. No, he said, and
Somebody
I
get the
just
prayer
totally
warriors
agree
on
with
the
this.
line. I'm sorry,
Pick
Bad Apple.
up the pen. These
right?
girls need to just write. They just need to leave it on. They need to put it on wax and leave it there.
Oh well, I
like
do
the men
agree.
used to
I
do.
do agree.
That-
I do agree with that. I agree with that. Now let's get into this Akbar stuff so I can go, child. We've been up here almost 3 hours.
So why is Akbar at Cardi to begin with? She had nothing to do with this beef. I think she is clout chasing at this point.
Oh, that's
Well,
exactly what she
Wait,
doing,
who said
child.
And
she woke
Nikki
up
is
this
not gonna care
morning.
about this.
She woke up this morning. She didn't have to feed her kids any breakfast.
Oh my
She didn't
God.
have to drop anybody off to school. She had so much time on her hands that she got up very early this morning and decided to just tweet about somebody that she does not know personally.
Oh my God.
And that's why listen, the old people say an idle mind is the devil's playground.
I mean, is she trying to be the new Raw Ali? Because I think that position is full. And this is not going to get her. This is going to make her more enemies. It's not going to get her anywhere. No exec
I
is going
think
to look at this and say, "Let's sign Akbar."
I think it is important to note as we see this playing out in current time, being a Nicki Minaj minion is not the best choice financially.
That's exactly what she is.
It's not the wisest choice to make financially. It can be a very costly decision to make.
Look at Asian doll. Asian doll. Asian doll done shaded Cardi. Then she wind up. Nikki wind up cutting her off. Now she ain't got really nobody to turn to. Now she just.
Now, see, I wasn't even talking about Asian doll. I was talking
No, that's
about the
simple. Like
infamous YouTuber
she.
who was hiding out in Africa, allegedly.
Now,
I ain't going there.
You go there, Scotty. I already know. I already know what you're ready to say.
oh,
I'm
I
just
ain't got
saying it is
nothing.
not the best choice to make
I ain't.
financially to be a minion of Nicki.
I
When
wasn't
the
finna
judgment
say
rolls down, you are
nothing.
stuck playing that judgment by yourself.
Okay, so my thing with Akbar is, and let's be clear, I don't like Akbar, okay, but that's besides the point. I think that I'm not gonna lie to you. When Akbar first got on the Nicki record, I'm like, at first it was a situation where I was kind of like, okay, she dick ride Nicki enough. She finally made her nut, okay, but when I stopped saying that, I was like, okay, let me stop, and then I said, okay, her verse is one of the best verses on the record.
Yeah,
No
well,
lie.
it
If
was.
if not the best verse, Akbar had one of the best verses on the remix. So I was happy for her on that. And it's a big song. It may not be one of Nicki's best songs. I hate the fact that a lot of her best work never goes to the top like that. It be these cookie cutter ass, cotton candy ass songs like this that goes to the top. I never understand that. But I was happy for her being a part of a number one record, and I said to myself, well, maybe this will be something that
Would
would
change.
get, yeah, or she'll get better exposure now that she did a record with Nicki Minaj or whatnot. And I even said I hope that Nicki does a video for the Super Freaky Girl remix. I would love to see a video like that.
This
You
is my
know,
thing about her. And when it comes to Valerie, right? I
Not Valerie.
be wanting to root for her because, like, I don't listen. I don't. We Scotty, we gonna talk music for real one of these days. But when I look at her when she's quiet and still, she reminds me, like, in terms of her face, like that picture you put up of her earlier. She reminds me so much of Phyllis Hyman. If you guys don't know who Phyllis Hyman is, like, quick Google search, just to look up Phyllis Hyman and tell me if y'all see like the similarities in their looks. But she is so pretty. Like, she really is like a very beautiful woman. And but just ignorant, just ignorant with a big I, a capital I. And I'm like, ma'am, you have been SHOT in the head. I would think you would have no time for petty beefs. You still have bullet fragments in your skull, ma'am. It is amazing to me, not even just specific to Cardi. She starts so much drama with people for no reason. She has too much time on her hands. And she is talented. She actually can rap, and she's very pretty. Like, you could tell, like, if she wasn't so problematic, you could tell that, like, brands would probably want to work with her, like makeup companies and stuff like that. She's so pretty, but she's just ignorant. There's no other way to describe it. She is just ignorant. Like, even when she was going back and forth with Cardi earlier, she was like, but I got all my kids now. And I'm like, ma'am, that is not a flex. It is not a flex that when your kids are like teenagers, you are finally having custody of them when they old enough to take care of themselves. Like, her mind is just always on the wrong thing. That is the issue. Even before this whole thing with Cardi, which everybody knows that she only did this to try to get favor with Nicki, which is so stupid because you don't even have this lady phone number. You asking her to check her DMs on Twitter. But you, even on Love and Hip Hop, with light skinned Keisha, with Spice, well, she done start to beef with Spice, with Tokyo. Like, you always are starting something with someone over the most random reasons. She just really does have too much time on her hands.
Way too much.
I'm mad she got the feature to begin with because you got people like Cupcake who's been grinding and who's talented and who would have shut it down and kept her mouth shut afterwards that deserve a shot. And then as soon as you get this shot, you do this. And Nicki didn't need this. This is the thing. Nicki did not need this. She's already in enough as it is. She didn't need this. And you just brought more to her plate that she's trying to salvage now.
See, the thing is, though, Nicki went right behind her.
And just had to jump in.
Tweeted and jumped in.
Had to jump in. She could have just minded her business and ate her cereal, but she had to jump in.
Not her cereal.
You still ugly, by the way. Talking to Cardi B, throwing her shots. So she didn't need it, but she actually wanted it. So that's how I feel. Like I was telling one Barb asked me, was it okay that she said something about her dead mom and posted the picture of her giving fellatio. And I'm like, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. She started talking about Alexis Sky baby, and that baby is disabled. You don't talk about nobody baby like that. That's foul. And now when the U is pulled on you, everybody want to sit there and act like you a victim, like you wasn't just talking about somebody disabled baby. So I feel like at the end of the day, with Akbar, she needs to just get herself together. She needs to just stop feeding into the drama like everybody else. But what she did was she got aligned with the wrong artist, because this Nicki Minaj, what she doing now, this ain't cool. Like, inciting violence, inciting drama is not cool. She's too old for that.
All right then. Well, Silver Law 11 asked me to drop the link again. I dropped it for you. There you go. Cause I'm not letting nobody else up at this point. Cause child, I am tired and finna go to sleep. So what you gotta say, Silver Law 11? Go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. I just wanted to pretty much back up everything that Big E was just saying. Again, Big E's the MVP around these parts, because I just don't understand. Like you kind of said, you just came for Alexis Godchild not that long ago. So now we're all supposed to be on some moral high ground for you. That literally makes no sense. Now, was that wrong in general? Yes. But again, you don't have much of a moral high ground to stand in this type of situation. Again, like you said, what's good for the goose is good for the gander. That's all I got.
Y'all gotta start taking Valerie serious. I'm telling y'all, that girl still got bullet fragments in her skull. I'm not even being funny. That girl is not well.
When you in the mud, everything is fair. So she should have expected that.
You gotta
get not well.
It ain't about taking nobody serious. It's about stating facts and letting it be known. Like, you can't just be throwing shots at people and thinking that issue ain't gonna come right back. It's gonna come back tenfold.
And I don't even know why she thought she could get into a verbal fight with Cardi to begin with. Cardi has great riders, so.
I mean, in all actuality, though, from how it all played out, she said some stuff online, and Cardi did directly text her like, "Hey, let's have a conversation." She's the one that brought the text messages to Twitter, and then it started playing out on Twitter. But I mean, I can at least give you that much. At least you skipped all the internet stuff. You tried to at least, and you was like, "Let's have a conversation," because you're saying some things that I don't like online. And again, Valerie refusing to listen to reason. She just had too much time on her hands. Brought it all to Twitter, and it played out on Twitter all day long.
Didn't Tasha K do the same thing? Ignore the warning?
Right, but with Nicki past behavior, I kind of feel like Cardi B should have never even texted her, because with Cardi B, she texted her And I feel like she shouldn't even text it. She shouldn't even responded to that. That's the part that I get mad at about Cardi B, the immature. Like, stop responding to everybody. If y'all
That I
girls
agree
feel like
with.
y'all the
Yeah.
Same. Yep.
and y'all feel
That's
like y'all
why.
oh,
That's why I said. I see we got 3 extra people up here. Y'all will come up here when I'm getting ready to go. But
I
I'm gonna
know,
let y'all
right?
I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all gotta say. But that's why I said we should not put the blame on just one person. I think that when it comes
right.
down to Cardi and Nicki, I think they're both being a completely childish at this point. And I just feel like uh they could use ignoring each other at this particular point.
Exactly.
They need to go
Because
on tour. They got too much time on their hands.
yes, I
Exactly.
mean, I don't know if they need to go on tour or not because them Barbs and them damn Barter Gang folks gonna tear
I
that shit up. So I don't know
Right.
if they
Extra security.
if that's good for them to go on tour. But that would be hot if they went on. Like that would be hot if they went on tour together. But I
Well, I
at
wasn't
this
talking about together, but I mean, whatever works.
oh well, it would have been hot if they went on tour together though. But
I don't want
that'll never
nobody
happen.
Even
But
another track.
go to that. I don't want to see nothing.
yeah,
I don't want to see nobody get fellatio. I don't want to hear about nobody kids. I don't care about that. Drop them lyrics. Drop that so I can
Right.
shake ass.
I mean, tomorrow too. Come on, give it to us, Scotty. Tomorrow too is a
Tomorrow
good
2 was
one.
good.
Go on and drop it. You ain't said in about an hour, Scotty. Go on and give it to us.
I ain't gonna say it no more. You
Marketing.
said it too many times already tonight.
I think 2 things should happen. First, Nikki and Kim should go ahead and do some verses and make up and all that. People will
Nah.
love that. And
Nikki.
then and
I'm
then
sorry,
and then
but
Nikki and Cardi need to go ahead and do one song together and call it a
Another one?
day.
I don't think Nicki and Kim should do no damn verses. I
no,
feel like the verses that I need to see
I
is Kim
second
and
that.
Foxy. That's the verses I need to see, not
Well,
Nicki and Kim.
well,
Right.
Kim called Nikki out, so they if she want her, they need to go ahead and do it.
I don't think
Child.
it should be it. I think that they should do the same
Nikki
thing
got
that
too much.
Nas,
It's too much
Jay Z did
animosity.
at Madison Square Garden, where Jay Z bought Nas out after the whole Ether situation. They squashed on my way. They
It
squash
ain't
it.
gonna be genuine, but go
Yeah,
ahead.
that
Well,
would be iconic.
before I let LaRon, and first of all, it's about time you brought your ass up here. I've been trying to get you up here for the longest time. But before I let LaRon, Prosperity, and Mo Media speak, first of all, I just at this point, we could all say that Cardi and Nicki need to ignore each other at this point, but it's never going to happen. And I feel like it's too far gone, especially when one of them threw a shoe at the other one. It's never going to
Nope.
be, it's never going to be peace between them.
I
Once
mean,
you,
that young lady did say, if you got
Cardi
beef
B
with
been
me, we gonna
trying.
beef forever.
It's
you
been
know,
years.
it's too much at this point. It's
It's
never going to
tiring.
be,
So
it's never going to be nothing. Just like Kim and Foxy, they ain't going to never get
That's true.
along. So it's just like, whatever. But, I'm gonna start this off with LaRon, y'all, because listen, y'all got me up late as fuck. But go ahead. Go ahead, LaRon. You can go ahead and say what you got to say.
Yeah, you can hear me?
a
Speak
little
up again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Let me take my earpiece off. Hold on a second. All right, you can hear me now?
Much better.
All right. So I just want to say this, right? I just find it so funny, and I sit back and I listen from platform to platform, and I am going to be honest. And you could, after I say what I say, anybody could say what they want. But I just find it funny that when I listen to so many different black women on platforms, how they just talk about Nikki, and it's like the thing that I pay attention to is though. Even though they make it seem like she's so bad, you're paying attention to her Twitter. You haven't seen all of the vile, nasty things that Cardi B has done for the past 2 years. Let me tell you something. Nikki might pop her shit right now on Twitter and do little subliminal shit. That's because she's been quiet for so long. So yeah, black woman, speak your motherfucking mind. These people don't used her name for advertisements and all of that, building a career off of her. She got a lot to be. So no, I don't think she on no damn coke bench, and I do think she just speaking her mind. It's so funny to me that people will be like, "You're so huge, you're so successful. Why are you opening your mouth? You must be no, but you ain't see that this girl's literally quoting her fans for months on out, but ain't nobody making no video about that. Ain't nobody outraged
Not
about her talking
huge.
about somebody's house burned down. When Nikki does the smallest thing, it's like, oh my god, this bitch. And the thing is, people get mad because I know the sad reality to the haters is that you wish that she would go away, but she's literally built her career brick by brick. She got supporters for a reason. Now, I would consider myself being logical. I don't drag people on Twitter.
Period.
I do my
Mr.
commentary
Period.
and I leave it there. I talk about how I feel about the music. I don't drag Cardi B and talk about her looks or nothing like that. Nope. I talk about how they try to position her to make her look more than what she really is. And then when the concert tickets don't be selling and they got to go on Klarna, words
Ooh,
go down the
Klarna.
cracks and the people who
Not
supported it.
Afterpay.
So I like to talk about stuff from that angle, and I just feel like it's wrong that people, and the real talk of it all is that people watch Nicki. You ain't watching Cardi, so you don't see that she quoted
Ooh.
Nicki fans for months and weeks and days at a time. Nicki is a bad bitch. She will never quote a Cardi fan. Do you think that she would quote a Cardi fan and say some shit? She might say some subliminal shit, but she ain't never quoting no fan of hers ever. She got too much love. There's too much love in the mentions. Even though the haters be there, it's way too much. For every hater, it's 100 tweets of love. The girl built her career up brick by brick, and it's sad that y'all mad at her for people wanting to support her and ride for her. And it's like, you don't see nothing wrong with what Cardi did. You don't see anything wrong. And I just feel like it's crazy to hear black women mostly that really ride off on that shit. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, either you ain't in tune with Cardi B or you don't give a fuck about her and you just only watching Nicki. It's kind of like the people that, and I'm going to go off on a little tangent right now. Everybody praises what Doja Cat does with pop rap. But when Nicki did it, poor girl couldn't even do her singing songs like that because y'all dragged her so much. You followed her from every hip hop release to pop and called her pop releases whack because she couldn't get it. But then Doja Cat comes out, Megan want to half-ass sing, and y'all applaud it. No, give they ass fever,
Doja's
Nicki.
audience
Drag
is
they
Well,
ass.
let's hold on.
That's how
Let
I
me
feel.
say this. Because I don't want you to say y'all because I don't even like Doja
Right.
Cat. I don't
Yeah,
even
right.
like her music. I can't tell you
That was
now
just general.
Her
one.
fans are
Oh,
white.
I know what you're saying, Lauren. I'm just being funny, but I don't like Doja, so I'm just gonna be 100% honest. I don't like nothing that
But let
Doja
me just round
does.
my
But
thought
she
off.
is pop. That's
Yeah, but
why.
go
Let
ahead.
me just round
Go
my
ahead,
thought off.
and finish up.
I'm just rounding it off to this. I feel like
Mhm.
it's disgusting that y'all don't pay attention to the nasty things that this woman does daily online. And Nicki be quiet. She go on hiatus. She's quiet. It make people want her more. This girl can't go on hiatus. She's always on Instagram, posting her stories, tweeting, doing all of that shit for engagement because she needs it. She's a social media artist. But now when Nicki come back, y'all pay attention to her, but you really not paying attention to Cardi unless it's some drama. You really not. So they watching Nicki's every move. It's like, damn. Like, y'all don't see the nasty shit that she does? Oh,
I'm
but
gonna be
Nicki is so
honest.
big.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what either one of them do until it comes on the blogs. I'm just
So
being
maybe that's
honest.
the question. Is
Yeah, I don't
somebody
know what
paying the
neither one of
blog?
them do when it comes on the blogs. Like
Look,
even with because I look at LaRon's videos a lot and he knows this. And some of the stuff that he brings up, I had no idea that it ever happened until he says it because I
Right.
don't pay attention too hard to neither one of them like that. I try not to even talk about neither one of them like that. But I talked about them today because this was all over the damn place. But it's a lot
And can I just
that I don't know. And sometimes I just look at LaRon's stuff and then that's why I have the opinion. That's why, honestly, LaRon, you may not know, but that's why my opinion is what it is. Because it's like, I feel like I'm looking at both of them, and I feel like neither one of them are perfect in this situation. Neither one is a victim. So it's like, for me, it's like,
That's how I
Cardi do fucked up shit. She say,
Mhm.
like, completely foul shit. Now, Nicki don't go as low as Cardi does. They both do they fucked up shit, but in different ways. One go more farther than the other. I just feel like at the end of the day, neither one is any better than the other one when it come down to this bullshit that goes on social media. They both could use a damn pacifier in their mouth, to be honest.
I feel like if you worked hard for your career and you're really talented and you're supposed to be where you are and you built your career brick by brick and you're not just existing in some black woman female rap world trying to hold handbags and say the
Nope.
hippest shit to the urban crowd, yes, you should be a little cocky. So
I
I
be
give it to
loving it
Nicki.
though.
Any black female artist who hold her shit down, independent artist, mainstream artist, Nicki was the underdog at a point, and it's just that her fans are still here from her being that underdog, and they mad at that. So listen, I'm about to go back to listening because I'm working behind the scenes, but I appreciate your platform and you giving me a chance to talk.
No problem.
I wanted to respond to you, Laurent,
Right.
before you left. If
You
you
I'm
had
I'm,
time.
I'm
hear
still
him
listening.
dip off.
Yeah, I wanted to respond because you said about how we as black women refer to her, and I'll just be
Oh, I
honest.
can't speak on that.
I personally do not like when we weaponize being a black woman and a black woman, and I feel like that happens a lot. Most of the issues that she's had with people in the industry has been with other Black women, and I don't think that it's fair to say, well, she's a Black woman, or she's a mother, she's a new mother. It's like what she did to Kimberly Foster was totally uncalled for. The things that they were saying to that woman, threatening to rape her and leave her mutilated in the alley, that's something that should have never been like she didn't. There were a lot of nasty tweets about her that were being retweeted and liked by Nicki. So I don't think that we get to call out one another for being like, oh, y'all are Black women and y'all are doing this. Like, I can't recall anybody up here saying Cardi is right and Nicki is wrong. If anything, we've all been kind of consistently saying they both need to stop. They both need to find something to do. They both need to do better. I'm saying that she uses her platform irresponsibly, and it can be argued that all of these women, they're all women in hip hop being dominated by men. They all have built their platforms brick by brick. It may not be the exact same way, but they've all worked very hard. If anything, some people probably had to work a little harder because they weren't taken seriously. And it took more work to be taken seriously or to be even given a shot. So yes, again, I'm not saying that you can't defend yourself. I'm saying that there's an extent, there's a limit. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm always open to criticism. I don't recall Cardi openly asking her fans to dox people. If she has, I'm not familiar with it. And if she has done that, then she needs to not do that either. It's just not okay. The threats that people are giving, even Nosy Ho, and don't get me wrong, what she said about her son was totally uncalled for. But she got on live and she said that her name was put out there and she was getting ready to walk into an apartment building and somebody from outside called her by her name and she felt like her life was in danger. That's too much. This is when you step in and say, hey, you guys need to calm down. Whether people listen to you or not, you need to make it an effort to say, y'all need to chill. Don't do this in support of me. It's not okay. Even Taylor Swift had to say, stop using my music at these MAGA rallies. Like there's an extent as an artist where you take responsibility for how people support you in your name and let it be known that you don't support those ideals. So yes, again, just to pivot back what you're saying, I'm not saying that you're 100% wrong in terms of like her feeling the need to defend herself and her being quiet. Like she's not always out and about ranting and stuff, but again, I feel like as people, especially within our community, we need to hold each other accountable. And I do think that she needs to be accountable for how she uses her platform. She does weaponizes her fan base. That's it.
Period.
Yeah, but I feel like rightfully so. If a person was attacking you, and let's keep it real, even with me with doing commentary, right? Obviously, my channel is not as big as Kimberly Foster. Let me tell you something. We might want to act stupid or we might want to act aloof, but you know what you're doing when you have a reach and you tweet and stuff. And she was another Black woman who was tweeting random stuff about Nicki going off, but you ain't looking at Cardi because she really don't interest you. You only really just like to say like when she's in the mix, like, oh, she's winning, and no, she didn't build it brick by brick the same way. Cardi is botted up in algorithm push. That's why
I never said Cardi. Now I want to be clear. I never said Cardi.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. So
she said
just to kind of execute my thought.
What Cardi say? You got condos in that B-head.
Oh God.
Kimberly Foster know exactly what she was doing. She didn't deserve any of that. I actually wrote her personally and said, you didn't deserve any of that. I think she's a beautiful person. But unfortunately, Cardi doxed Black T Blog. So, but see, you weren't aware of that. And that's why I get mad at when people be so quick to say something about Nicki. She doxed a few people.
Black T Blog was being messy too.
But she still didn't have to dox her though. She still didn't have to dox her though. She did.
You see how the conversation don't even get brought on that?
Doxing is a different.
They don't care though.
That makes me
yeah. I will say that now. Now, as far as LeBron goes, when he said that the whole doxing Black T Blog thing, I did hear about that, but I heard about it because he talked about it.
But they don't care
because he talked about it, and I think I mentioned it in one of my videos actually that she was dead ass wrong for doxing Black T Blog. At the end of the day, I don't think that any of these artists should be upset that there are blogs that are pro this person or pro that person, because just like many bloggers are pro Nicki. There are just as many bloggers that are pro Cardi.
That's true.
So we really can't be upset.
Honestly speaking, can you imagine, especially since like the industry and these men pit a lot of these women together? Can you imagine if Mariah and Whitney was going back and forth and sicking their fans on each other like this?
No,
It's just irresponsible all
Whitney
around. There's no
led with
sides to
love.
take. This is not the first time two women in this music industry has been pitted against one another. It's not new. It's not a new concept.
All the time.
But I mean, doxing, come on, that's not a good look. You want people to think that the Illuminati is not real when you doxing.
I think doxing is just on a whole nother level. I would never get with the
So
doxing
doxing
thing.
when you post somebody's information.
When you press that personal information.
Yeah.
Honestly, like when it comes down to it, in a perfect world, it's harmless. It's just somebody's going to harass you verbally or through text messages or whatever. But you don't know if she had a stalker. You don't know if she had a violent ex that's been looking for them or a violent family member. Like
Right.
it really could result in somebody's like life being in danger. So that's why I'm
That's
saying
true.
it's irresponsible all around. Like there's no sides in that. It's just not okay, period. Because at the end of the day, somebody tweeting something negative about you is not really affecting your life. It really isn't.
Right. It's true. I got a headache now.
Well, has everybody said everything they wanted to say? Cause child, I need to go.
I did want to mention,
Go ahead, Mo.
I do not want to seem like I guess I am a part of the Barty gang, but for real, Cardi has showed Akbar love. She put her on that album, the Bruise soundtrack. I thought they had a good relationship. I really did. So this coming from Akbar, I see why Cardi, I agree, y'all. She should not have responded. She should have kept her cool like she has been over, for some time regarding this Nicki situation. But like after a while, what you expect, especially when she felt like she was helping out somebody, and as soon as Nicki put her on, now you want to come at me.
I'd like to again point out that Akbar V has bullet fragments in her head
Oh
Oh,
my
oh,
god.
and she is not well.
and we
Like
will
I
be
understand
praying
what
for her
y'all are
too.
saying. Y'all are 100% right, but that woman is not functioning at 100%.
That whole situation with Akbar and Cardi B, though. Cardi B called her, and I feel like Cardi B should never even made that call, cause it's like you trying to ask a question you already know the answer to, girl. Just pay it and keep it moving. Like I feel like some stuff is just better left unsaid. Like that's how I feel about that.
I think
Cardi
Cardi
B don't
needs to
like dark skinned
understand.
women. Yes, she do. So don't do that.
I think Cardi needs to learn what Nicki learned a while back. Most of these girls in the industry are fake and are going to use you, so you can't just be friendly with everybody and give everybody a chance because you try to help one and then they turn on you as soon as you do it. So
Yep.
Nicki, people say she didn't want to work with people and all this and that, but every time she's done it, outside of a few instances, they've always come out later and said something about her, turn on her.
Right.
Half the people that jumped on Cardi's side when Cardi first really got hot was huge Nicki fans. Even Lil Nas X was a damn barb. He was so bad. He had scenarios of things people would say so he could counter it in
He
arguments
had
and
a
stuff.
stand account, allegedly.
He distanced himself from Nicki once he got big because he didn't want people to know he was gay.
Ooh.
But
That's true.
I think Cardi is finally starting to learn that you can't bring everybody up. Well, you could try, but most of them are fake. Most of the girls that talked about Nicki, that she wouldn't bring them on shows, do this and do that, was girls that she tried to work with, and then she saw how they were. And I think Cardi is learning that now. But that's the only thing I got to say because my break is like in 15 minutes.
I
So
told you not to get in no trouble at your job. Now,
We told you not to.
well,
But
I'm not in trouble. I just got
oh,
work coming
okay.
up.
No, we don't want you to get in trouble fucking with us.
These
But
people are rich, okay? They
Now,
gonna be all right.
30-minute lunch.
Except Akbar.
but I'm gonna go ahead and say I want to thank y'all for coming up here. I wasn't expecting this live to be this long.
Scotty, I'm gonna stop calling in. Every time I call in, we be on here all night, and I be trying to let other people come on.
I
Like,
really wouldn't have
listen,
cared.
in the chat. I know y'all get sick of hearing
Too
my voice,
feisty. You
but I
better
promise
keep
y'all, I
coming
only
on.
come up when Scotty tell me to come up. I really
No,
be trying to let other people
everybody,
get inside.
I, I don't mind nobody coming up here. Like I really don't mind anybody coming up here, even if they disagree with me and come up here to challenge my opinion. I don't mind that. It's all about having, a dialogue. So I don't mind that. So I want to thank Big E for coming up, to Feisty, Mo Media, LaRon, and Elvin, and the rest of everybody else that came up here, and everybody that watched. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really had fun doing this live for real because I was acting a damn fool when I was trying to give the story out. I was acting a damn fool, and it was so funny. But thank you all for.
Gotta give it to us one more time.
Thank you for having us. Make
Oh,
sure y'all like on the way out.
I
Like
know what
the
she want me
video.
to do. She want me to say, I got 99 problems, and the biggest one is me.
I'm done.
Right.
Thank you, and I miss you. I miss the Bad Boys. Are you going to do a season 2 if they do a season 2?
Oh God, Jesus, I don't know.
You and Maddie
We need it.
had people think I was crazy at my job. I was laughing so hard.
Not at the job.
Maddie wanted us to do a baddies South panel, and I just refused because I didn't want to watch it. And then he also wanted me to look at Bobby, I Love You Too, and
Oh my God,
I didn't want to do that either.
Oh, I'm
but
avoiding that one. There's too many OnlyFans people on that. I'm avoiding that.
Wouldn't y'all rather stare at the wall?
I didn't really want to do that either. But we talk about. I let them talk about it on Boys Night Out. When they want to talk about it, because I would just refuse to watch it because I don't care about Bobby. But once again, thank y'all for coming up. I'm finna close this thing out, shout you guys, and y'all have a blessed night, y'all.
Good night, everybody.
Like the live on the way out.
Pay your tithes. Pay your tithes.
Pay your tithes. I like that.
All right, everybody. Is LaRon still here? Okay. Okay, y'all, and that is pretty much it. I had a great time coming. I had a great time up here on this live. I really appreciate you guys for tuning in. It was a fun time, even though it got just a tad bit heated because everybody don't agree with everybody, but it's okay. But thank you guys for tuning in. I'm about to go. If anything else pops off, I'm probably not gonna do no videos until tomorrow. So I'll talk to you guys at another time. I had my laptop up and running all at the same time. So looking at the stuff and everything, got 2 computers going off at the same time. So thank you all. I really appreciate it. And I'm out of here, you guys. I'm gonna leave you guys with some promos, one from Jamar's makeup company, Nova Cosmetics, one from my friend Tramiel. That's another person that sings R&B who's not signed that you guys need to check out, Tramiel. And also check out TTB's The Queen's Corner. That's also another promo placement that I have for you guys. And I'm signing out, y'all. Thank you guys once again. And we out of here. Until the next one, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tramiel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B. It's got a little bit of pop. It's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tramiel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.
Thank you.